hard, but you can take it. Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. It's gonna be hard, but you can take it. Want you to cry, then you will fake it. Give it a beat and you will shake it. The finish line and you'll make it. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Don't you let it get you down. Just keep getting up when you hit the ground. Gotta be real with it. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up. Never give up, never, never give up.
Arabic like man's housewife, I wouldn't work out.
Feel me.
Shake it up.
Yeah, feel me. You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me. You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it out, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Ooh, yeah, shake it up, 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 shake it up. My best friend, she pull up with a stick. My best friend, she pull up, then she skirt off and we dip. Feel me? You feel me? No cash on me. Swipe for a million. Yeah, feel me? You feel me? Walk in the door. Shake up the building. Yeah, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it out, shake it out, shake.
Hi. Oh no. I've got the doubling thing again. Why? Yeah, I can't fix it. Shit. Is that doing it now? Yes, still doing. No. Well, I can't get rid of the other me. I've got 2 of me. And it won't. I think I might have to end it and start again, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, that's bad. I don't like that. Look, I can hear 2 and I can't get rid of the other one. Oh, I know. Hang on. Yes! I fixed it. I fixed it. Me. I just clicked something off. I had 2 of me going at once. What an idiot. But hi anyway, guys. Hi, hi. Hi, 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 hi. Fixed it all. Right. Oh, that was terrible. But I managed. How is everybody going? Thanks for everyone sticking around, even though I was having some technical difficulties. I've got Hugh Madbro, Tangle Bliss, Shelley, Dally, Summer Cats, Sage, Tangle Bliss, Bev, darling, Nicola. Hello, Nicola. Hope you're feeling well today, honey. Bev was having a butt shake, I can tell. Antonis, hello, Antonis. Antonis was first in the chat. Oh no, now Buddy's crying. Oh no. Sigma, can you hear him? Oh my goodness. Antonis, oh my. Sage, I think that's the engineer. Hello. I think that's everybody. I don't want to go. Rudy, hello. Hi. Yes, I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. All I can think about is Buddy now, and he's crying. Oh dear. Let me just look. I hate to do this to you, but I'm going to put my music back on just until I'll put on a different song so you don't have to listen to it again. Just because Buddy hasn't been around all day and he's finally come inside as I started my live stream, and I need to feed him and make sure he's okay. I'm sure you understand and you won't be too mad. I'll put a different one on. I'll only be 2 minutes or so, but I can't start until I know he's sorted. Okay, I'll put this one on. I like this one. Okay, so just be understanding, give me 2 seconds. Okay. I'll be back, I promise, really, really fast.
Hold on, baby, I don't dance, but how I love to be around you. I'm not scared to take a chance. Yeah, I'm so happy that I found you. And you know that I'm yours, alright. You can tell by the look in my eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I gave it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. You can show me how to move, 'cause I don't wanna be sitting alone. I don't care what road you choose. Don't wanna go back to who I was before. And I know that you might know right. I can tell by the look in your eyes. Don't wanna play it cool, I give it straight from the heart. Oh, how I love to be around you. We got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, how I love to be around you. Oh, we got something better than the others. We can fly higher than an eagle. Take me somewhere we can be together. Oh, how I love to be around you.
Arabic like man's housewife, I would have.
Hi, I'm back. Oh, stop it. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. He's all sorted. I found him. He's hungry. He's eating. It's all sorted. Right. Whew. The Queen's here now. Hello, Thumb. Hello, Thumb. Oh, what is Enola saying? Show me. Show me. Why isn't it showing? Oh, I'm having so much difficulty today, guys. I don't even know what's going on. It won't show me that now. Oh, StreamYards. Hello. Hey to everyone. Okay. Oh, fantastic. Makeup at 4:30. That's fantastic. And your makeup's probably not performing because it's cold. All right. I can't even see what Enola said. Alrighty. Hit a stopping point on my penny. I'm ready to celebrate the completely sound business venture. Hello. Yes. Yes. We are going to be talking about her new career path, her side hustle on top of her side hustle on top of her actual hustle, her new change in attitude, her fantastically wonderful not mukbang, and then I've got some other content that I want to share with you guys. Stuff that I think you're going to like. But first we're going to watch her totally legit and not against terms of service video about her new drink that she has, and then we're going to watch her mukbang, not mukbang. What do you reckon? Sounds good? I know. I planned it out. The other reason I'm running a little bit late is because, oh my God, oh, look, I've got to reframe. Hoosa. Now the cursor's working perfectly. See, I didn't have to freak out. I just need to let the tension go. It's because we went out to the shops with my husband and we were looking at stuff and the time got away from us. Okay, basically that's what happened. I got home in time, but then the cat didn't want to cooperate. And I couldn't find him, and then I let it go, which I shouldn't have done because I knew that he's probably going to want me and I'm going to be halfway through this. So that was just poor planning on my behalf. I think this is the one I want. Get rid of you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure it's because I don't. Not that one. This one. Not that one. Not that one. None of them. None of them are what I want. Had I not pulled it up yet? Oh, I think I had got distracted by something else. Hang on. Oh, I'm all over the place today, but it's okay. We'll work through it. Get through it. This one. This one. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. Making my life better with, not going to say the word, feel great supplement. Okay. Let's bring me back. Let's bring me back. Oh, there I am. I must have been missing for a minute. Okay. Okay. You ready? I know. You know what you do? Just roll it in the palms of your hands. Give it a little bit of body heat, or while you're doing your hair, you stick it in your bra and then your boobs will heat it up and then you'll get a little bit of warmth into it and then it works a bit better. Swear to God. I swear to God. Okay. All right. Are we ready? Has everybody got their tinfoil hats on and their stupid deflectors on. Let's put stupid deflectors up, engaged, seatbelts on. Okay, we're ready. Let's fast forward the stupid cameo business.
Get yours now. And yes.
It was a little over 21 years ago. There
We
was
don't
a
need
Jersey
to.
effect
No,
herb
we don't need to
for
hear from him.
Self-reliant, and we have a
No. Yay!
Welcome.
He has as many products listed
We've got-
on the PDR as we do.
His face is one less like charlatan we need in our lives, but okay.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about some products I am going to be trying out. So we're going to try this together. I told you I've been looking for some supplements. So I am going to make the first one I'm going to take right now. And it's something I've been looking for to increase my energy because
Before we start, does she look extra balloony today? And I don't mean puffy. I mean stretched out, pulled back up to the hilt. I feel like she might have some sticky tape wedged behind that hairline somewhere because she is high and she is lifted. The eyes are drawn back. The eyebrows are up. I feel like there's some old Hollywood style lifting tape going on here.
I don't talk about this a lot, but I have chronic fatigue where I can spend hours and hours and hours sleeping in bed. And I just feel like
Hi,
I said
Lisa.
before, moving through quicksand, I don't have energy. So I'm going to be trying first thing, this Unicity Unimate, and it's yerba mate basically formula. It's their own patented formula. And here's the ingredients. Yerba mate leaf extract, erythritol. Basically, the sweeteners are erythritol.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. Basically, it's coffee in a packet. It's caffeine in a packet flavored like juice. That's basically what she's drinking. The mate is stuff that comes from South America. I did a little bit of research on it. It's basically the secret ingredient in her shake. Caffeine.
Reb A, stevia extract, and sucralose. So
No, they're gonna
give this a
blow.
little try here. So I already put cold water, and it comes with a diamond bottle here like this. And
Ooh.
what I like about this bottle, right off,
The diamond bottle is designed to make you feel fancy. And I think it's also got to do with the fact that the affiliate levels as you go up are named after jewels. It's to make you feel fancy and upper class and expensive.
the bat is that it has water level that you need to put. So for the Unimate,
Yep, she doesn't care.
this is
She's
how much
Chantal.
water I'm putting. Cold
She's got
water.
Wolverine
You can have
DNA.
the mate warm with milk. You can use a frother. You can put whatever you want in it. Or I drink mine cold. So, because I heard when it's cold, it tastes like, like a lemon iced tea or something. So, let's go. Let's give it a good shake. You need to shake these products. That's why they give you the shake.
Oh, I did look something up today as well. She started talking about her new career journey on the 28th of October. That's the first time we heard her mention, I might be looking for something and something that might let me to travel around the place. It's a job opportunity that's come up. And that was on the 28th of October. And then she announced, oddly enough, that she's got diabetes on November the 19th. Only 3 weeks later. New business opportunity that says it's got health benefits for diabetes, cholesterol, and a whole bunch of other shit. And Chantal says, I've got chronic diabetes. What a coinky dink that is. Oh my God, it's almost like it was orchestrated or something. Just a conspiracy. But I did notice that she's very careful not to say, you can get these items from me too.
Shaker bottle. I'm gonna shake it till everything's dissolved. Heard for like a good at least 20 to 30 seconds. Hey, you're getting an arm workout.
That's not a workout, sweetheart.
All right, so now I'm going to pour it into this cup here, this real leather cup. I love the smell of leather. Very expensive leather crafted cup. The inside is made of coconut.
You can just go and use a regular old glass cup or a $2.50 shaker from, I don't know, the dollar store. A cow and a coconut do not have to perish just so you can drink your fancy $20 coffee shake and look fancy. I've never had to smell my mug. She smelt it. She smelt the leather. That's weird.
All right. That is sold separate. It's not from the company. So, all right. So,
or an $8 Temu cup. Yeah, probably.
Try it.
Probably is just from Temu.
Wow. I was expecting it to be like really sweet because of all the sweeteners, and I don't love sweeteners. You know,
liar.
But I don't actually really taste them. It tastes like a diet lemon iced tea, but like not as diety, not as sweet. Like a
doesn't
lemon
taste like
tea, basically.
static?
Like exactly like the Lipton. I'm telling you. Wow.
Still not going to buy it.
I think they have a mint and a lemon flavor. I went with the lemon.
Why don't you buy them both and you can mix them?
Of mate, basically, what I was told is it's a caffeine drink. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, you know, might not be for you. But what I like about this is apparently it gives you the caffeine effect, but it makes you more alert, and there's no caffeine crash after. So basically, you don't get the jitters like you would with caffeine. Okay, and you know me, I'm looking for a good.
So they've managed to engineer the molecular structure of a caffeinated plant with caffeine in it, to not give you the shakes or raise your heart level or raise your blood pressure or be addictive. So basically they've chemically engineered or re-geared the DNA of the caffeine molecules to make it not act like caffeine in the bad ways, but only act like the caffeine in the good ways. Okay, sounds legit.
To have once a day, and which is perfect. It gives you a 30-day supply, and something that's not high in calories. And me, I can't drink coffee plain. I've tried it. I've tried the Americanos, but for me, I love something with flavor. And a little bit of sugar. It's not too sweet. So this is actually not too sweet at all, and the lemon flavor is really.
She doesn't like sweet, but she would get the bloody Starbucks things with 5 pumps of syrup in it. But she doesn't like sugary drinks. She doesn't like sugary coffee. 5 pumps.
Really yummy, tastes natural, and I think there is natural flavor in there. So, yeah, so far actually, and I'm going to give you guys like an honest review as I'm using these products, because for me, I get tons of emails. I get, offers to review products and to do sponsorships. And, I've ended sponsorships.
No, you don't.
I didn't like the direction they were going.
She used to maybe get sponsorship deals, but she doesn't get them anymore. Guaranteed she doesn't, not after the cracky arc. But she said that she got onto this through one of Sala's friends. One of Sala's friends has sold them on this idea. It's not because she found the product on her own and thought, what a fucking awesome product. She's been sold into it by somebody, another distributor. She's been a victim of the MLM factory. She doesn't love this product. She's trying to flog it off to make money. Simple as that.
It happened like once. So I'm like very honest with, I am a person who loses interest in projects very quickly.
We know.
So for me, if I'm not like passionate about something, if I don't like something, you're going to
I don't drink enough caffeine. It's never been a problem.
It has like, herbal tea properties. It's an herbal tea, and it has like polyphenols, antioxidants, trace amounts of vitamins B6. It's been shown to lower cholesterol, help with blood sugar.
Yeah, probably on people that have marginally high cholesterol. Not people sitting up there in the 6, 7s, 8, 9, 10s. Not people with really bad liver function and really bad kidney function. You're not skimming the skirts of just unhealthy. You are sitting here over here in a whole nother category on your own. You're not borderline. You are you are in the marinara trench or whatever it's called of bad health. Those are for the people that are skimming the lines, not your situation.
Digestion, alertness, without any of that crashing from the regular caffeine you would take. So that's what I'm excited to try it. I love ice.
But that only happens if you're drinking lots and lots and lots and lots of caffeine. Regular coffee drinkers are 1 to 2 cups a day are not going to get caffeine crashes or the shakes or the jitters or withdrawals or headaches. They're making it sound like people are shooting up the caffeine in their arms and they're jonesing. And it's like standing outside Starbucks. Oh, $2 for a cup, mate. Just $2. Have you got $2? Could you spare me a shot of caffeine? No, it's not like that at all, idiot.
So
She does love a cookies in a cup.
you get quite a bit.
Hi, Chili Baby.
So far, I really like this. I'll see how it helps my energy levels already. Like from the caffeine, I don't know. Like it must have enough caffeine in it because I feel already, you know.
If you're feeling already, then you shouldn't be drinking it. No one solid drink should make you feel that. No. No. You're not cute and you're not funny, and that's just stupid.
I feel hyper, and you're gonna get it.
Oh, fuck
All right,
off.
we'll come back. So that's
I'm
not
in a
the
mood.
only thing I have from Unicity. Okay, I also purchased another product. Now it comes as a kit. They have so many different supplements. I talked to people. Salon. I went and met with other people who use.
Yeah, the starter kit's like $256 USD, which is like $7,000 Australian. It's not. It's about, I think it's about $315 or something Australian for some shakes and stuff. But alas, guys, after this is finished, I have found what I think to be a superior product, one that all of us can afford, and it's not going to cost you $286 USD. Okay.
A lot of products, you know, success stories of certain things. Basically, everything is all organic. There's been no, reported side effects, negative side effects, and you can even look it up yourself. I've only seen really good things usually about this.
It's not letting me see them.
Company. So it's actually very popular here in the Middle East, and there's a lot of different TikTok accounts that promote it. And basically, they have different health packages, whatever you're looking for. One lady I spoke to, very nice Kuwaiti lady, she healed her asthma with this.
I hate that she's giving out this kind of anecdotal evidence. You can't cure asthma with vitamins, caffeine, and fiber. I'm sorry, you just cannot. And it is irresponsible of her to say such things. It could be a complete lie. She could have been on other medications that are helping her, prednisone, steroids, other medications, and a protocol in conjunction with this stupid Unicity stuff that helped with her asthma. She's stupid for saying these things. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Remedy that she purchased from here. So I might look into that as well. She literally had bad asthma since childhood, and she swears to me she has not used a puffer in a while. Now, it took a bit of time for her to get to that point in using the product every day, but eventually she just started noticing, like, I forgot to take my puffer and I don't feel like I need it, so I would love that because right now I can't even breathe. So I got the package. It's called the Feel Good package, and it comes with the Unimate and something called Slim. And Slim is a patented product from Unicity. Now,
Slim, like the chances of her getting knotted up by Sala tonight. Slim, so it's already working.
All of their products are FDA approved and are part of the...
That is not true. That is 100% not true. Absolutely not true. And I have proof of that. I've made a little video. I did a little bit of clickety-clackety on the research today, and I put together a 45-second little video on just some of the bullshit that she said today. And I put a cool song over the top just to keep us entertained while we do all our reading.
I have to put it here because I can't remember everything. I just started using this. But basically, I went to...
Here you are. And but she doesn't even know what the stuff's called. She's surprised by the ingredients that in it. You don't get she's already talking crap, but she's just given anecdotal evidence that somebody's cured their asthma by using this product. Yeah, sounds legit.
A seminar with Salah, and we learned, because Salah has a lot of friends who recommended this whenever he, whenever we talked about like my health issues and stuff. So, and then I was looking for something, and
yeah, of course, all of his friends that are MLM members are like, dude, you should really buy this product from me. You should definitely buy some for your fat, unhealthy wife. I'm happy to take whatever money I can from you because I'm part of an MLM and my income is dependent on more people that I recruit. Totally useful product though, bro. Without understanding that his wife has got liver problems, kidney problems, no gallbladder. She's got a BMI of 75, enlarged heart. She's now been diagnosed with diabetes. They have no medical training, but they are recommending their product to someone who has so many cross-morbidity problems other than being overweight that perhaps she should not be using their product, but they are not medical experts and are just in it for money. Okay. Yep. Sounds legit. Hi. No one cares. He's ugly and no one cares.
So I learned, a lot about the product, but I'm still learning, right? So, but basically this is the Slim and this is a month's
She's still learning, barely used it, but she's touting it to all her viewers like it's a great product. Yep, that sounds legit.
supply. So it's for, you
How about you use it?
one packet twice a day before meals.
How about you use it for a little while and actually see how it goes? So you can actually tell us how long the trots run for, how jittery you get, whether you get headaches, whether it upsets your tummy, whether it actually makes you feel full and you don't you don't need to eat as much. You've had some weight loss on your own. Doesn't affect your heart, doesn't affect your blood pressure. What side effects you do or do not have. How about you use it for quite a while and understand the product before you start slanging it off to other people? That would be really great. And then you can use your own personal anecdotal evidence to tell people that what you're feeling and what you've experienced, instead of using other people's non-scientifically based evidence for people to buy this product. From you.
Once you take it, you wait 15 minutes and then eat your meal. And this is Bios Life, their patented formula, again, FDA approved. And it has...
Surprise, having a massive drink full of fiber 15 minutes before your meal is going to make you feel more full and make you eat less. What an absolute godsend. I wish that kind of information hadn't been around for like a million years. This I've never seen a product like it, ever. It's literally called Benefiber. Beneful. There's about 1 million shakes out there with freaking fiber rusks in it that say, oh, this will fill you up. It'll make you burn calories. Guarana-based drinks. It's not like this is new information or a new tactic at all.
A whole bunch of vitamins. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folate, B12, biotin, calcium, zinc, chromium, sodium, potassium. And it has a lot of fiber. Yeah, so let me tell you what it does. So this is what it looks like. You get like a 1 month supply.
Oh yeah, by tomorrow.
Like okay, I'm gonna add the water.
At the end of the day, every time I say it, that's what I think of. We don't have to really worry about this too much because she's going to lose interest so quickly when she realizes how much effort she's going to have to actually put on to sell this shit. All of their friends, apparently, lots of his friends already do it. So they've already used up all their friends of friends. Family, you can only sell to family so many family members you've got. And then you've got to start ringing up people and knocking on doors and harassing all the people you run into in a day. This one never leaves the house. How's she going to make new contacts? Can't speak the language. So this is all pretty much going to be on Salah's shoulders. This is going to be Salah's baby because she can't sell this stuff in Kuwait. Is she relying on her visas from YouTube to buy her product because that's against terms of service? But she doesn't follow through on anything anyway. She'll be over this in a week. I guarantee it. She'll hate making the shake. She'll get sick of the flavor. She doesn't have anything to chew because she's a chewer. She needs the crunch. She needs the texture. She needs the bite. She is a texture girl. These shakes are not going to keep her satisfied mentally or physically for very, very long. She's going to give it up and she'll be back to binging in no time. Don't worry, guys. We won't have to hear about this too much longer.
My thing here, which still has a bit of residue from my Unimate. This is how much water you add for the balance. You want to drink it within 10 minutes. And it's you can add milk, or you can drink it with water. I drink mine with water. Okay. And you want to drink it within 10 minutes, then wait 15 minutes, and then eat your meal because of the fiber.
Yeah, asthma. Like you either do or do not have asthma. You can make it better, or like you can also make it worse. You cannot cure it. That's like saying, "Oh, I cured my hammer thumbs. I don't know. I ate enough carrots that they're no longer hammer thumbs." It's just something that you're born with. Asthma is a thing that you just have or you do not have. She's an idiot.
For level, the idea is that it slows the absorption of glucose into your system, and
slows it, not stops
the Slim
it.
Product is the main goal is to
Make you shit and make you
reduce
feel like
insulin
you've
resistance. It's
lost
to
a
help with
crap ton of
insulin
weight
resistance
really, really
and prevent,
quickly.
help prevent diabetes. So even on the package here, make life better. So that
What's the other thing that caffeine does? It curbs your appetite. It gives you lots of energy and it curbs your appetite. So the caffeine makes you feel more motivated and jived up and alert and ready to go. Therefore, probably you're going to go out for walks more, you're going to move more, you're going to do more stuff, feel a bit more motivated in the short term. And it's also going to make you, it's a diuretic as well. So it's going to make you shit. It's going to make you poop. And it suppresses your appetite. So you've got 3 things from the high levels of caffeine that you've got from the mate in that drink to already help with your weight loss. And then you've got the fiber, which is going to pulp out your stomach. And you've had a massive, large drink of water, which is going to fill up your stomach cavity. And then therefore you're going to make you feel like you eat less. So we're playing on calories and then the fiber and then the vitamins. The vitamins are basically there to make it sound fancy and make sure that if you are replacing a lot of your meals with it, you're not going to go into scurvy mode, or you'd have to be doing this for a really long time. And most people don't do this for a really long time, that you don't get vitamin depletion, or you become vitamin deprived, or you get scurvies. You know, that's why it's there for stupid people who would literally just live off this stuff, hoping to lose a bunch of weight. But all we've got is volume, high energy, vitamins. Yep.
That's one of the things I really liked about the company, and why I decided to purchase with them and try it out is because that logo, Make Life Better. And if,
Yep.
they talked about this in the seminar, like, a company has a responsibility to its clients, to its customers. And if you make, especially if you make a product where you are trying to fix a global problem, and we have a global health crisis right now.
Oh my God, she's eating their shit up. She's gone bullshit. That's my favorite, especially when you put some crazy nuts on top. I love it. Give me some more. Give me some more. She's taken their doctrine to her heart. They are not out for money, guys. They are not making money out of one of the biggest trillion-dollar industries out there, the weight loss industry. No, guys. They are trying to single-handedly solve the obesity pandemic taking over the world. They're fighting the good fight, guys. It's not about money. It's about making the world a better place for fatties all over the world, all over this great big ball that's called Earth. Yeah,
which is insulin resistance or diabetes. And I mean, this couldn't come at a better time for me because I'm literally, that's my issue. I can combine with my medication safely. This is all natural.
How do you
organic,
know? How do you know? Did you tell your doctor? Did you tell your doctor you're going on a shake that's high in caffeine? Did you tell them that? Did you tell them that you're going to be skipping meals and using this as a supplement? Did you tell them that? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Because most doctors do not recommend these things high in caffeine for their patients that have high blood pressure. They'd be like, no, we need you to stay away from caffeinated drinks, if that's okay. If you don't mind, madam.
No chemical or anything like that.
Hi, guys.
And I like that they actually care about their clients. They're there for you 24, like they're well, I don't know about 24/7, but you have contact with them through WhatsApp. You can, they're always there to help you. It's like a team thing. You feel like you're part of something.
And the people that called bullshit on their product and found it to be really low quality but super, super high priced and asked their money back, they sure didn't get their money back. But the company's there for all those people that they're happy to take the money, just not give it back when there's a problem.
It's here to try the products and see how they work for me, before anything else. Give it a good shake. Now, to me, I'm going to be honest with you guys always. When I first tried this, my knee-jerk reaction was, what am I drinking? This is weird. It's a bit sweeter than the Unimate, but it tastes like
I'm sorry.
Kind of like an orange creamsicle. It's an orange flavor, creamy orange flavor, but it's thick because it has like oat fiber and different fibers in it. So
yeah, to fill you up. They will expand even more once they're in your gut. They're going to triple the inside. They're going to take up more space. So you don't have as much room for food. It's literally a scam. You can do the same thing with Whole Foods. Absolutely can. You can eat a nice big crunchy green salad and then eat your crap on top. And it's the same thing, but it's cheap as chips, good for you. You get nutrients, you get fiber, and you can still eat the foods that you want. Just have a drink and a salad, and she's sweet. And it won't cost you $8 to $20 per shake either. And you don't get all the jitters from your caffeine either.
Oh, all the ingredients are on the box as well, but it
And you
does
get to
have
chew.
fiber, so it's it's like a thickened liquid, you know. But when I tried it before lunch, I was full. Like I was like, oh, I feel full, you know, like not too full, uncomfortable.
Rice, 8 cups of rice doesn't fill her up, but that wee little bottle of shake fills her up. Yep, I believe it.
But I felt like a level of fullness where I didn't have such a large capacity to eat all of my meal. And now I'm going to eat my dinner. So I'm going to drink this and then wait 15 minutes, eat my dinner. This actually dissolved very nicely. So yeah, when I first tried it, and then when I kept drinking it, it was okay. That's, you know, it's like Buckley's. It might not taste the best, but it works. You might actually love the flavor. It smells nice, but it's, you know, not as bad.
Oh,
When I first tried it, I just didn't know what to expect. It was thick. It was kind of weird. But now, it's not bad. It's like a more liquidy diet orange creamsicle milkshake or something. If you add milk, it might actually taste like a milkshake. I don't know. You could probably blend it with like a bit of ice, with milk, make it.
She's a rebel, Summer. Chantal will do whatever she pleases. She wants to get to the tears, whatever the bloody
Like a
tears
smoothie.
are.
You could probably do that. So how I think this will benefit me.
Look, I've got a backlog of left-handed wrenches that if anybody needs them, and I've got some left-handed screwdrivers. Yeah, If you need one, yeah.
Personally, well, it supposedly helps with the insulin resistance, so we'll see about that over time. But honestly, drinking this to add.
If it helps with insulin resistance, why is it not prescribed in hospitals then? If it's the magic cure and it is one that doctors are like, yep, this is the magic pill, this is the thing that helps with insulin resistance, why is it not prescribed to people with diabetes from hospitals? Why has not the big pharma come along and bought this product, concentrated it and put it into pill form and sold it to people at $500 a bottle? Why? Why not? Because that's something big pharma. They would buy this for probably $2 billion, this recipe for insulin resistance.
Fiber to my diet and to just make me feel fuller, so I'm not eating as much, because I have a very, very, very big appetite, especially lately. I don't know what it is, but it's like on double mode. Like it's just like on turbo mode. Like I'm always just so hungry. So when I eat, I've been eating, you know, larger quantities to feel more satiated, which is not good, right? Especially on the pills I'm on. The pills I have a lot of side effects. So if somehow this could help me reduce the amount of medication I need in the long run somehow, that would be awesome. I don't know. But because I still am struggling with the side effects of them.
You've been taking these medications for a minimum of 2 weeks, madam. No, 3 weeks, minimum of 3 weeks. You haven't even had time for your body to adjust. You haven't even had a consistent diet for a couple of weeks. You've got to wait. You've got to talk to your doctor and get a good adjustment of your medications. No freaking supplement is going to come along and just level the playing field and make everything work in conjunction with each other. You've got to give your body a time to adjust and the medications to do what they need to. Consistency. I know it's not in your vocabulary to do something over and over again in the same way until things get right. She's looking for the magic cure. Just one little red pill that she can pop and then everything works and it's fabulous. She doesn't have the patience for a protocol or for a sustainable change. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get life is every day. It's an everyday choice. It's not just do it for a couple of weeks and then everything's fixed.
Metformin, but this apparently has no side effects. So we'll see. It's all natural organic stuff, again, approved by FDA. And yeah, so I'm going to drink this up and then I'm going to have my dinner. And so I'll see you guys for that because I want to talk about some things. But if you do want to try it, I do have a...
Jody, I have been in the aircon in my bedroom and in the house all day. We left a little bit this afternoon at about 5:10, and it felt like 3:00 in the afternoon. I tell you, like, hence why we were home a little bit late, because we couldn't believe the time, because the sun was still up sun was only just going down at about 7:00. It has been warmer, but I know the heat is coming. It's absolutely coming. But I've got in the spare room where I hang out, sleep / live, muck about, lounge, we've got an aircon in there. We've got an aircon in the main big bedroom, and then we've got an aircon in the lounge room. So basically, if we shut all the doors, turn all the aircons on, we are like living in a walk-in freezer. And because we don't have kids at the house, we can afford to have these things on, because we've got solar energy as well, so it doesn't cost us hardly anything to run. So I've basically just been living in the aircon for the last 2 days. I don't think I've left the house. I've gone outside to put the bins out. That's it. But I'm sorry that you're feeling the weather hunt. And if it's hot down in Victoria, that's how you know it's hot. It's like hot.
Referral code, a link in the description where you can get 30% off. And
so she's linked a product, an MLM product, on her YouTube channel, which is a direct violation of terms of service. It's a direct violation of, I think, Canadian law as well, because she's Canadian. I don't know, because I had a look. It's banned in Canada, but only under certain stipulations. There's a rule that they've got where it can't interfere with direct competition, but you're allowed to have MLMs as long as they're not like argy-bargy blocking other competitors and stuff. It's not the Bahrain people, because I looked it up. MLMs are banned in Bahrain, so it's not Bahrain buddy that brings home bloody hijabs and stuff. And it's also banned in Saudi Arabia. So they're two countries she's not going to be tropping over to flog off her teas and her kits and whatnot. So I don't know. She's not traveling anywhere with this. This is Sala's gig, because she's not built for this jam. She's not built for the MLM lifestyle. She's an antisocial shut-in that can't speak the language. And anecdotally, how is she going to be like, yeah, this totally improves your health, guys? Makes you lose a bunch of weight, and it regulates your diabetes and all this stuff. And it's like, I'm afflicted with all of these things, and they've not improved since I've been on this product. So I am not a great example, but please buy the product from me and my husband for shoresies.
So if you use my link, you'll get the 30% off, which is probably the best deal you'll find with my referral code. But you can also message me through my link tree. I have my links for my TikTok. Might set up another way for you guys to message me, but if you want to message me personally, I will be keeping my DMs open on TikTok, and I will be watching them frequently, because if you guys have any questions, I have a team of people who can help me answer them for you.
It is 100% not. I have proof that it's not.
Had a link tree already set up, so I'm just using his for now until I get one. But so that's why you'll see his name. But just message me if you have any questions about it. If you have anything, they do give you I think it's 90-day. I'll check for sure, and I'll put the number here. They have a money-back guarantee if you're not satisfied with the product and it's not working for you. So really,
there is a lot of reviews and people telling stories about that 90-day refund is very loosey-goosey, incredibly loosey-goosey, if you haven't seen results. And I think that's determined by the company and not by the person. So I think you've got to show evidence of like your previous history and past history and photos and all that stuff. People like, I've shown them that nothing's changed and I've been taking the regime. Just don't rely on the 90-day refund. Just basically don't.
I mean, it can't hurt if it's something you think could benefit you. Another thing I really like is the amount of vitamins in it, because I don't take any vitamins, so that for me is something that it also will help with. So I feel really like I still feel a bit of energy from the Unimate, I swear. So but yeah,
God, she's so easily open to suggestion, is she not? If you told her that was spiked with Coke or cola and it really wasn't, I'm sure she'd be like, oh my God, I'm so buzzed. She's literally someone that you could try that. What are those pills called? The when it doesn't have the medicine in it, where one is a real medication and the other one isn't. She's someone you should test that theory on for sure. Oh, I can't remember the word. I'm so old, I forget words nowadays, guys. You know the one I mean.
I found the Unimate made me feel very alert, And even like Salah had some with me, and he was super hyper. He was running around with a cat. I'm really excited to see how these products make me feel. A lot of people say it's made them feel amazing. The person who, Salah's friend who taught us about the products and everything like that, he's been with the company for 10 years. And
placebos, yes, you're also very smart.
His whole family uses it, so we'll see. Anyway, yeah.
I know, Shiana, I know. I don't know how she hasn't been hit up by the Mormons or the Scientologists, or I don't know, some crazy guy down at the pub is just like, yeah, I'm Jesus, come follow me. How'd she not get caught up in one before? I don't know, because she imprints like a duckling so easily.
Yeah,
oh
so
my God.
If you want, again, in the description, check out my referral link. And if you do order and you need support with it, and you have any questions, if you're thinking of ordering, just reach out to me on TikTok, and I'll definitely get back to you as soon as possible. Okay?
Yep, that's 2 instances. If you're considering purchasing from me, hit me up in the DMs or follow my LinkedIn tree. Follow the link to buy the product on YouTube. On YouTube. You're not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to do that. God. Hi, Michael Furberger. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Thanks for watching this video. And as the days come,
Michael, I just want to say on my shorts feed, you come up every day and I have been thoroughly enjoying yours. Are they little Minecraft ones that you've made where it's got like Ursula Foodie? Is that the one? And where she's flying around in her little plane and stuff? I've been watching some of those. They are dark, but I kind of like them, weirdly enough. Yeah, I think they're funny. And I like your little poems and stuff. I like the creativity.
We'll see the results and how it goes. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Okay. Now we're going to watch the mukbang. No, we'll watch the mukbang after we do it. But I'll put my little this one. We'll watch it at the end because I've put a little did a little video at the very end. I was going to do it at the front, but I'd already made my edits and I didn't want to go back and change everything. Okay. Okay, so let me just move the cursor to where I need it to go. Here we go. Hey, there we go.
In the next video. Bye.
Okay. This one. Okay, gotta turn it. Why does it go so low? I don't know why it goes so low. Is the volume okay for you guys? Is she too low or nah? Oh, yes. Drop the link. Drop it in there. All right. So I did a little bit of scouring because once I started hearing her talking about slims and balance and all that, I was like, bro, I need to know more about this. Normally I'm just like, whatever, crappity crap, blah-de blah. But because it's a supplement and because she has a lot of people that are very, I don't know, some of her bees are, I don't want to say stupid because I don't think that's right. I think some of them are soft-hearted and a bit gullible and a bit naive because I think you kind of maybe need to be a little bit to feel sympathy. I don't know, whatever. People follow her and listen to her for whatever reason. Now, the fact that she's talking about this in medical terms, hate it. She's making claims about it that are not in fact true. And I wanted to know, instead of just being a petty hater-ass bitch going, this has got to be bad if she's globbing onto it. I wanted to know for myself. I wanted to know what was in it, whether it is FDA or no. I wanted to know a little bit about eugenicity. I went onto the Australian website, and MLMs are actually banned in Australia. They are. But you can still join Globe. There's ways around it. There's loopholes. But I wanted to go in and I went and had a look at their what do they call it? Opportunities tab, which is basically the pay scale and how you get paid and how all the tiers work. And I found that very interesting because it is unbelievably complicated to read, which I think is by design to make it very confusing for people to understand. But basically, the only people who make a crap ton of money from eugenicity are the people at the very, very, very top because they have to do very, very, very little now. The people that have to do all the hard yards to make the money funnel up the tree are the people at Chantal's level. They get shit all, and then the people at the top get a percentage of the percentage of the percentage of the percentage of the percentage. So basically, she's not going to make any money for ages, and she's probably going to run out of gumption, motivation, and people to harass with her MLM before she'd even get close to being able to make any money. But let's watch the little video, and we'll pause and read, and we'll discuss as we go. I don't normally make little videos like this, but I just felt compelled because this annoyed me so much.
But it's true. If you could rewind.
Okay, so basically this is, I Googled it and it said, oh, go away, you, go away. Oh, it won't go up. Shit. Anyway, it's basically just an independent, unbiased review of Usenicity saying it is, yes, and it is self-defined as a multi-level marketing platform. And it is basically a pyramid, like bottom to the top, upside down pyramid. Okay. It's supposed to be, some people say their products are really good and some will say really shit for the price, but who knows? Okay. But the bit at the bottom, as with all companies, MLM companies, the compensation plan appears decent enough, but the chances of success are slim. Hey, yerba, which is the main ingredient in their little drinkity drinks, okay, which is the mate, which is a South American tea, okay, steeped in hot water, and she even talked about it. She said it, caffeine. It is used to make both the plant and the beverage contain caffeine.
I wonder, would you hurt me just like you did?
Hey,
Or would you?
this has come from an Australian medical website, Health Direct Australia. People with existing medical conditions, such as high blood pressure, may be more sensitive to caffeine. This can make a normal amount of caffeine more dangerous. And the caffeine that's in the drink that she's got is actually hiked up. Can make you feel really jazzy. Okay? It's a good idea if you've got high blood pressure to eat or drink less caffeine. It is not always clear how your body will respond to caffeine. So it is much of the medical research in this area has been into coffee, which contains caffeine and other ingredients. So most of the research is talking about the caffeine limits in coffee. Mate, apparently, is a more concentrated version. And then it's been concentrated again to put it into the drink to make you high energy and low appetite. So it can only be a good thing, right? It can only be a good thing. And because the FDA doesn't test any of these foods, there's no problem with it. There's no regulation of how much or what's in it. Fantastic.
Fast forward to the end. I wonder so you wouldn't have to face what you did.
Okay.
You're still
Okay. So I've taken this information right here. This information is from the ingredients panel. The ingredients panel of a Unicity product. And what does this little thing on the bottom here says? These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent diseases. Not FDA approved, and it is not designed to cure diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, asthma, bunions. It doesn't do any of that. It is simply a supplement. It's not a medicine. It's not a cure-all. Bullshit.
boy treating hearts like toys, but I'm
Oh, and she didn't talk about the rich oils. What else? What other fats? Because there's coconut fats in the mate. That's part of it, and then all the fibers that's in there. What does fat do? Why do we eat like avocados and olive oils and nuts and stuff with oils? Because those fats kind of fill you up. They fill you up a little bit. They sure do, and they also help you lubricate your poop. They help you poop, and they're full of fiber. They make you feel full. So basically, it's all the tricks that we already know, just put into one little expensive powder.
just as stupid.
Fantastic.
For believing lies for my
This one I found very interesting.
But I did.
Okay. So they've used all those fancy scientific words, and basically they're talking about stuff that's in teas and then the leaves, the flavor, the bitters, all the blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically it's just the fiberish parts that come out of plants, and it just sounds fancy. That's about it. And some of these things, see, the chlorogenic acid is a type of polyphenol, basically speedy shit, that you find in coffee, fruits, and vegetables. So are you telling me that you can get that same chemical from whole foods? Really? No, would never have thought as much. Oh my God. Okay. And what's this other one down here? Theobromine is a bitter alkaloid that is found in cocoa beans and tea leaves. Again, you can find it in coffee and tea. Amazing. Cheap and free. It has been better effect on mood and cognitive function. Basically, it keeps you sharp. Okay. Triterpenes, a type of organic compound that are found in many plants and fruits and fungi. They've been shown to have anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Basically, like a mushroom tea or an anti-inflammatory tea, a diuretic value maybe. I don't know, but these are not magical properties. These are things that are found in other whole foods or things that are really cheap that are on the shelf. They've just managed to go and put it into all one expensive little powder that you can put into water and drink.
Know what you do. How could I know that I'm not a psychic?
So this was my summary of what I found out, and these are my thoughts and ideas. I'm going to read them out loud to you, and just in case I couldn't get the words right tonight. So in summary, Chantal is trying to earn money as a distributor of an MLM while tries to fix her diabetes, cholesterol, and mentals with Unicity, which is basically expensive coffee with lots of fiber. She could eat Whole Foods and Americanos and get the same effect. Our girl always finds the hardest way to get anywhere. Okay, that's basically it. She's looking for the short way around, but taking the long road, the more expensive, hard road. And she's putting herself in greater danger than she needs to. Okay, so speaking of, I thought since Foodie Beauty is going down the MLM road, I'm feeling a little bit cheated. I feel like she must be sitting back and watching me behind the scenes because I myself have developed a product that is very similar to Unicity. But mine, I feel like they may have ripped off one of my new products. But they don't have a fancy. They've got a fancy cup, but I also have a fancy cup. So this one is called, my product is called 4 Zuckers, because you have to have it out of a sucker, but 4 Zuckers. And the principles of 4 Zuckers is caffeine, weird, fiber, weird, vitamins, again, it's like they've stolen, but here's my point of difference. This is why my product works and their product doesn't. It's also got a good dose of magic beans in there. Magic beans. I got them from this guy. He was, I don't know, he had this weird old cow and he was just trotting down the road. He had just spoken to me old mate Jack and he had a couple of spare beans left over. All I had to do was give him my firstborn and he gave him this big bag of magic beans. And I thought, what am I going to do with magic beans? Magic beans are useless. But then ring, ding, ding, ding. I thought there are fat bitches all over this world. I'm going to make me a magic drink. So I've got myself a good big bottle of Meccano. I've chucked in chopped up and melted down some of those edible gummy multivitamins for kids because we need the sugar, guys, and we want it to be vegan. We've thrown that in there. And then I've also got some Beneful, 1 or 2 tablespoons, whack that bad boy in there. And we want to keep it low fat, low calorie. So we've put skim milk in there and we've just blended that up. $20 for that, bro. That's what I'm marketing it for. 4 Zuckers. Yep, 4 Zuckers coffee flavored vitamin magic bean drink and limited edition flamingo cup. You too can be a skinny bitch like me. And all you have to do is drink 1 a day and sit and wish and hope and dream. And all your medical woes just float away. All the fat just melts off you while you're sitting on the toilet. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yep, $20. You too can get this anywhere. 4 Zuckers for you. For health. For life. Okay. There is no link. It's just an idea, guys. I'm not looking for investors. It's just my secret recipe. This is how I stay so slim and trim, guys. Yep. Yep. Magic beans. All right. Yeah, Skinny Bitch coffee. That's what it's called. Skinny Bitch for Zuckers. This is the Skinny Bitch shake. Yep. Skinny Bitch shakes. Oh, we could make that make Skinny Bitch. Skinny. SKNYBISH, Skinny Bitch Coffee. Cafe. We'll call it cafe. We want it to sound fancy and luxurious. So it's called Skinny Bitch Cafe. That's what they're called. Yep. I'll get working on some merch and stuff for it. That cup is everything, I know. It's limited edition, though. It's super expensive. You can't get them on Temu or anything.
It's the holiday season, and what better gift to give someone you love than a personal video from me they can keep.
Yes, and I think we've all clocked it. Mariam, the Muslim, is pretending to be Santa, touting her cameos for Christmas. And it is very specific because I looked it up, because I like to look things up. And this is a direct quote from a Q&A website for people wanting to find out information from Islam. And this is what they said when I asked the question, is Santa okay? In general, Muslims are not allowed to single out the festivals of the unbelievers, which is us, which is Santa, for any of these rituals or customs. So that means no hanging lights, no Santas, no elves, no Christmas carols. They can be like cool with other people, but they can't get in on the festivities. That includes the jingle bells, the hats, the Christmas decorations, and the hoing of happy holidays for Christmas. And certainly not while you're trying to make a profit off cameos. It's all haram. It's haram, haram, haram. But she's very Muslim. She is the Muslimist of the Muslims.
Forever and ever. Get yours now. And yes, I am Muslim, but I can still wish you a happy holiday. Can you get you today?
Hello. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video.
Festively plump.
About to have dinner. I ordered from a taco place. And I got
Milo is the best.
So,
Rob Roy is correct.
Mexican
Milo
bowl.
is the best.
I don't know how much I'm going to eat because I feel kind of full from the balance I took from.
I set up a counter because I just had a feeling she's going to talk a lot about her new venture. So we've got a little counter up in the right-hand corner there, guys. So if you just want to keep a clock on that, and we'll just see how many times she mentions it during the video, all right? Just keep an eye on this.
Unicity. So if you haven't seen that video, check it out for what I'm taking. But yeah, I feel pretty not too starving, which is good.
Look.
So took a bit of the edge off.
Shenanigans, I think you are trying to save Antonis's soul. Antonis, you are too sweet and lovely for Twitter. It will gobble you up. You need to go where the plant lovers, the cat lovers. You don't need to be looking at anything dangerous or like edgy or anything on the Twitters. You have to keep it very locked down if you go on there. I don't think you want to go onto Foodie Beauty Twitter. That's for sure, because no matter how hard you try and keep it clean and keep your timeline clean, you will see Foodie Beauty titties and probably a Foodie Beauty fupa and a Foodie Beauty butt crack. You will see it whether you want to or not. So I would just highly consider whether you want to keep your eyesight or not, okay? Okay? I'm just doing it for the benefit of you, okay? You do what you want. You're a grown-up.
Because I was hungry. So this, yeah. This is a taco place. Yalla. Oh my gosh. Remember when I used to get those gigantic burritos? Oh, come on. Why do they always charge you an arm and a leg for guac and then give you this much? What is wrong with these people?
Because that is much as most people require for a singular bowl of burrito or Taco Bell or whatever. You don't need an entire avocado for every meal, usually 2 or 3 tablespoons. And here is why. Because avocado has a lot of good fats in it. It's also got a lot of calories. And you don't need all of that. You don't need it. It's not required to have an entire avocado per meal, because you don't understand portions.
I'm kidding. Endless choices. Actually, they did have pretty good choices there. Let's see.
And did you make any of them? Probably not.
I asked for spicy, so they put a little hot sauce. That makes sense. Okay.
Guys, I didn't take a sip and describe to you the flavor. Okay. Success. Better than skinny. Crazy. Couldn't quite hit that one. Outer Space. That's it. That's all the flavors. There's a slight twinge of desperation on the end of it, but it goes after a while.
I have a Tupperware. I always say Tupperware, even though I've never actually had Tupperware. It's like Kleenex, brand name stuff. So I'm gonna put the rest in a Tupperware if I can't finish it. I'm gonna see how this like really works for real. This balanced slim stuff, how much it fills me up and how much I can eat. I was able to finish mine. I had a small lunch, mostly the cottage cheese and mustard kind of stuff.
I don't know if I've ever tried ouzo in toners. Maybe I'll like it.
Okay, so I have also some chipotle, like cilantro wine sauce. Let's try that out. On the lettuce. Mix everything together. Guacamole. I was craving avocado, like, actually smells really yummy.
I firmly believe she was wanting some Taco Bell, knowing full well she's not allowed to have Taco Bell. This was the next closest thing to having Taco Bell while still trying to pretend like this is healthy with all the sour cream, the cheese, the beans, the chips, the avocado, the cheese, the chicken, all of that together. Totally. Oh, she did have some green lettuce in there and some tomatoes, so that's good. We did have another dressing on there, but this is totally healthy, diabetic-friendly food, guys. Totally. And it's not a mukbang. It's not a mukbang.
All right, let's try this.
Who doesn't? I wear underwear. Who doesn't wear underwear?
All right. This chair, poor chair. You got junk in your trunk. So this has Mexican rice, black beans, mixed peppers and onions, cheese, sour cream, grilled chicken, lettuce, I already said black beans. Okay, let me mix it like this. So this is not really mukbang, I guess, because I'm not going to really be showing you a lot of the food. I'm just going to eat.
It's totally not a mukbang, guys. And here's how we qualify this as a mukbang. She's not sitting on the floor like a toddler. We're not sitting at a wobbly-ass cheap table that she got in Thailand. The cat's not jumping up trying to eat the food. That's pretty much it. The fact that she's sitting in the gaming chair in a completely different room saying it's not a mukbang makes it not a mukbang, even though it's literally exactly the same in every other way.
And talk about things on my mind.
I don't need Taco Bell. I don't need Taco Bell. I don't need Taco Bell. I won't do it. I'm good.
So yeah, this program, these supplements I'm trying out, just new thing. I've been wanting some. It's messy with the hot sauce. Lay off. Stained. Stained. I'll have to wash my hands. That's okay. Get some lettuce there. Some pico. Oh yeah, it has pico. Beauty bite.
That was quite the mouth. Sorry, I got to fast forward because that's gross. I hate it how she leaves sauce on her lips. I hate it.
Wow.
Okay, that's better. I couldn't leave it like that. Just the sour cream, the cheese, the pico. I want to say the avocado, but I mean, yeah, it could be because of, just the amount of calories and fats that's in it. Like, how is this good for her? Just not even with the chicken, not even with the other stuff that's on it. Just those things combined are going to make her sugars go straight up. It's like she doesn't care. Oh, she's on meds now and she's taking the Unicity. She's literally immune to diabetes at this point. It's like she's going, come at me, diabetes. I've got my guards up. I've got medicines and I've got Unicity. Oh, she's that anime kid. I have the power of Unicities and medications on my side. She's that kid, that meme.
Instantly delicious. No,
she just went to the doctors to make sure that we knew that she, in fact, weighed 366 pounds and not an ounce more.
And, guacamole the most. What do you guys get on your burrito?
A question for you guys. She's asking about your burritos orders. We'll talk about that in a minute. I don't think she understands. The entire community, except for Abizas, but I'm sure some of them think it too. They just don't say it out loud, are under the impression that she weighs over 400 pounds because that's how she looks. She looks as though she weighs 400 and whatnot pounds. Is it better? What's better or worse? To be 410 pounds and look that way, or to be 360 something pounds and look 420. I think she's missing the whole concept is that we as a group are looking at you guesstimating your weight to be in the low 400s, mid 400s. And yet you claim, and the scales have shown that you are 366. You do not look that way. People that are that way are going, you don't look like me. You look way bigger. I know what I think's worse is being way littler and people thinking you're much bigger because of the way that you're presenting, the way that you're carrying your weight, how puffy you are, the way that you walk and the way that you move. If you were 410 pounds, it doesn't matter. You're lower and you look bigger. That's actually worse. Way to self-burn, Chantal.
No balls. Like, what's
Hi,
a must-have
Belgie.
for you?
Hello. I think is Kirby,
really nice.
Is that a Pokemon?
So yeah, I have a new health problem now. It never ends. I swear when they say one day you just, when you're growing up,
Like from
and
Willy
you just think,
Wonka?
I'll never get that disease. I'll never get that disease. That won't be me. Yeah, don't neglect your health, guys. Okay.
Oh,
Don't do it.
she means don't be like herself. I love giving advice, Foodie. I love it's like, just take care of your health, guys. Look after it. You don't even know how to do that for yourself.
I'm telling you right now, if you are
I don't know what Kirby
in your
is then.
teens,
I'm
late
unfamiliar.
teens,
Is that an American thing?
early 20s,
I
just
don't know who Kirby is.
take
What's a
care of your
Kirby?
So
I feel like I'm
now
not in the
I'm
cool
taking,
club anymore.
I don't know what I did to my back. I hurt my back. I think it's sciatica because it runs down my leg and it's in my.
I know what she's done to her back. I know what she's done to her spine. Her hips and her back are responding to the amount of weight that she's carrying on the front of her. Her back is shaped like this. Her hips are tilted down like this. I wonder what could possibly be going wrong with her lower back. It's sciatica. Yes, Chantal, it's sciatica. It could be that your entire ligaments, muscles, and spine are just caving under the sheer weight of your torso. I don't know. It could be a lack of mobility. It could be a lack of muscle mass. It could be the fact that everything's stiffening up and it just doesn't know how to work properly anymore. Or hell, you could have just pulled your back by picking up a water bottle. Who knows? We certainly know you didn't throw it out getting on top of Sala.
My lower back, right at the beginning of your hips here. And the only thing that makes it feel really good, actually, stretching does help, yeah. But that initial getting up is it's so bad. Sometimes I can't even walk. So I had to get something for it. Advil wasn't working. Massaging, there's a lot of massaging.
No way.
But
Chantal can't be
I'm
Kirby.
trying Rofenac.
Kirby's cute.
Diclofenac sodium.
Kirby's cute, soft and fluffy. She's not a Kirby. She's maybe a Kirby dump, but she's certainly not a Kirby.
And Myocalm.
Oh,
This is this has some kind of herb in it. I don't know, makes me sleep.
is she telling us about her I'm thinking that these are Unicity pills, aren't they? They're a product from Unicity. I have a bad back. And what do I take when I've got a bad back? I take this bullshit over here. And then I top it over with this lame-ass crap over on this side. 2-prong attack to cure the old sciatica. Shut up.
Sleepy. So I take it before bed. What does it have?
No, don't give her anything
I don't know,
cute.
anyway. So now, yeah, that happened to me.
She's like an oil slick or
I mean,
something. I don't know. Is there an oil slick?
I think it's sciatica, but also I think I pulled up my back because I kind of felt a crack when I bent down to grab a case of water.
Yeah, Foodie's picking up entire cases of water, guys. Yep.
I told you to let me grab the water. The heavy things, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't listen, and here we are today.
I assumed. But either way, bullshit. I don't know. Maybe is she using the same excuse I thought when I first heard this, is that I've hurt my back, I can't go for walks. I've hurt my back, I can't get out and do stuff. Because remember when she hurt herself at the gym she couldn't work for a couple of days because she didn't like the gym. She didn't want to have to go back. And then they kind of just forgot about going back to the gym because they took a bit of a break. They just never went back again. Hi, Annalyn. No, nothing cute. I'll Google something. Let me see. Swamp, is it a swamp thing? Is that suitable?
I want to apologize. I want to own it for talking negatively. I don't know if I talked negatively about the healthcare system in Canada. I think it was
You
more
sure did, ma'am.
The large amount of taxing.
You sure did. You were like, it's bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. All of that stuff. You were crapping on it. You're like, oh, Kuwait's so perfect. They've got really good healthcare. Yeah, expensive healthcare. What Canada has is free healthcare, and that's what you like.
But if we get healthcare, like Canada does have pretty good healthcare. Like I have to pay for most things here. And I think I took that for granted a bit because like I'm going to need a lot of healthcare when I go back.
Yeah, that's because you're ignorant to the reasons why universal healthcare is paid for by the community.
I know that people think I'm not paying taxes. Actually, I am paying back my taxes. CRA is pretty good with like, you know, working with you with that. But also I've paid into taxes like my whole life. I worked since I'm like 16. So
oh, I found
I'm a Canadian
one.
citizen. I have a right to
This
healthcare.
one is called
I need to stop addressing negative comments. I know.
Here's one. I found one. I found an anime character that could be what we could say would be Foodie Beauty. Okay, this one. Let me show. What about this one? Can you see her? What about this one? She's called the Waste Witch, I think. I just Googled ugly anime characters and she popped up and I thought, oh, she's got the rolls. She's got the wicked green eyes, the red lipstick, and I think appropriate, witchy, ugly. Oh, well, I will see what her name is. Let's see. She is called. I can't see anything today, guys. I'm just so blind. Oh, we'll just go back to foods. But that one, we're going to call her, she's the Waste Witch. And that I think that's more appropriate. Nothing cute for Foodie. She's not cute. We don't like that. We don't associate her with nice things.
Well, whatever. So, but yeah.
Oh God,
like,
who said that?
I'm going to go back to Canada to take advantage of
I thought it was going to be you or Satan, Michael.
And get the help I need, you know.
Just from
not give up. I think I got overwhelmed because you have to kind of advocate for yourself. With healthcare in Canada, for like, especially for mental health, you have to really be persistent.
No, you know what you've got to do? You've got to make appointments, attend appointments, fill out the forms, contact the providers, show up, be consistent. You've got to work within the system. You don't just make an appointment and think, oh, I've got mental health issues today. I can't possibly go. And then 3 months later is the next slot for your next appointment. You've got to prioritize because you are working within our universal public system. You have to show up for those appointments. You can't waste the time of the professionals. If it's free, you go. You don't care what your mental health is. You show up. You've got to work the system. It's not about being pushy or advocating. Well, it is to a certain extent, but the first thing you got to do is show up. Show up. Talk to people. Go to the doctors. Go to the nurse practitioners. Go to outpatient. Do the things. It's less about advocating it. It's just about starting the process and going through the steps and the motions, idiot.
The psych ER, if you're from Ottawa, you'll know. The psych ER.
Not everyone from Ottawa has been to the psych ER, girlfriend.
They're so overloaded that, like, I waited for, like, hours in a crisis. And then I was told by the doctor, I felt like I was dismissed. I told this story before. But
yeah, you're triaged. Even mental health crises are triaged. Are you going to HARM yourself? No? Then perhaps you can just take a seat over here and we'll have a doctor come see you. Are you feeling idle? No. How about you sit over here and we'll get a nurse to come and get you when it's your turn? Oh, really? Okay. What was your crisis? What was the crisis? Cheese? A boy said no to you? You've got blue balls? You've run out of money for the month? Somebody made you mad and you needed some soothing? You needed a health crisis? Yes, I see the red. You needed a health crisis to get your viewers back on your side and feel sad and sorry for you and send you super chats. Is that what we needed? Oh, okay. Because I think people who like when Shannon was going through something, they were more of a priority than you, who just needed to be at the ER for something or other.
What happened?
Okay, let's
And
do that.
like I was having a mental health crisis.
Antonia. Oh, Nicola. Hello, Nicola. She's a menace to society. She's a menace to society in so many ways. But hasn't her affectation changed? Oh, manifestations for Nicola. Nicola, may you never get a burnt top of your head. May you rock the Sinead O'Connor like nobody's ever rocked the Sinead O'Connor before. May the summer sunshine be not too hot and the humidity be low. And you always have an ice block in the freezer because people haven't gone and eaten your ice blocks on you. May your Zupa Dupers be plentiful and cold. Manifestations for Nicola.
At the time. I was so fed up with like all my addictions. So he referred me to like, I think that might have been the time that I was referred to outpatient. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she probably ran out of food, had no money left, and she's like, I'm so addicted. I've eaten all the cheese and all of the salad dressing. I'm going to go to the ER because, you know, I need some attention at the moment. I'm feeling a bit sad and a bit overwrought.
I can't remember exactly. But
oh, I'm going to Google that too because I need to know what that is. After the beef thing, I need to know more about what Antonis eats.
The balanced powder drink is actually, I think it's working because I'm like, normally I could eat this for sure, but I'm getting pretty full actually. And I'm not going back there to bees in the same way. In fact, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break when I get there.
I was going to say, it's like a real dish. It really is a real dish. And I'm all about prawns. I love me prawns. Oh, I'm going to have to look that one up on Pinterest, unless you've got another recipe you just want to drop into the comments there, Antonis, you know, just saying.
Unwind and settle in.
That looks good. And I've got feta at the minute too.
Because
and I've got prawns.
To talk to a doctor about the weight loss surgery process.
Frozen prawns in the freezer.
And it can take like a year and a half. Sometimes it can take a while. Months and months. It depends. I might be able to skip the sleep study part because I'm already being treated for sleep apnea, which will help.
I think they would probably want to make sure that that diagnosis is accurate and up to date, seeing how you don't take care of anything promptly or consistently and have checkups. When was the last time you went and had a checkup for your hormones for your hysterectomy? When was that being checked? Have you had checkups since the cancer diagnosis? No, not at all. All the cysts. Have you had any scans lately to see if your cysts have grown back? No? Oh, okay.
Because it's like months in between appointments. And then, you know, I'm nervous that I won't be psychologically ready. So I do want to see a therapist on the side or something. I don't know. I'm going to look into the resources.
Always want children's
Mental Health Association. Maybe they have something, you know, a program. I'm just going to like basically really not give up. This is going to be my main goal is to get healthy.
I'm basically just really like, I'm not like going to give up this time. I'm really just like totes into it. All those other times I totes haven't been into it, but this time, yeah, I'm legit going to do it. Legit. I've got all the tools. I've worked on myself. I've got resilience. I've got coping strategies. I've got my shakes. I've got my slim. I've got my balance drinks behind me. What could go wrong?
You know, and nothing is happening to the relationship with Salah and I. Anyways, I think that's all I'm going to eat. I'm going to put this in a Tupperware, a container.
I cut all the crap out with Julia because we don't need to see it. That's why there was a weird jump cut.
Not Tupperware brand, but a container. And put it away. Maybe Salah will eat it later. Maybe I will.
They've gone now.
But I'm trying not to eat at night. Sometimes I'm not successful with that.
These are essentials.
Feel full.
Yes, do it.
If this stuff works, that would be awesome. Well, at least I know the Unimate does. It gives me
And you know what, Antonia, it is perfect timing too, because I've been wanting to, because I make lots of Korean food and I feel like, you know, I've got some core recipes down that I have a lot. And Greek food I was going to step back into Indian, but Mediterranean food, especially Greek food, was going to be my next thing. I've made the moussaka. Love it. We make like a kebabi harissa flavored thing, but I wanted more like Greek style food. So recipes are welcome, welcome.
More alertness, and you know, I don't feel as fatigued. And actually, I've been like doing laundry. I've been cleaning up more.
What?
Something I struggle with motivation to do because I'm always so tired.
Whoa.
But anyway, yeah. So thanks for having dinner.
Panda, is everything okay? Oh, all right. As long as you're okay, Panda.
And I will see you guys in the next video.
Too legit to quit. Huh. Too legit to quit. You could probably use that in one of your videos, too legit to quit, and do like a montage of her holding up the cups and drinking them and making it like a commercial or something. No, not that you need any inspiration from me, Michael. You're quite creative on your own. Okay. We already watched that before, so we don't want to watch that again. All right. So totally not a mukbang. So we have a choice. Okay. We've got a retro react, but the other thing that I wanted to watch is I actually went back and found, where is it? Oh, I've got to pull it up on here while I'm doing that. I found that Shakara Transforms a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago, did a 2-parter series, or about 20 minutes each, where she ate like foodie and then she went in and had a checkup to see what the effects on her glucose and her body systems, to see what the after effect of eating like foodie is like. And I thought that might be quite interesting for a couple of reasons, because I like Chikara, but she's a real, I guess it depends on who you talk to. She's healthy. She eats well. She body builds. So there's fasting and restricting. But when she's not competing, she eats really well and she looks after her body and blah, blah, blah. So to go from that like baseline to somebody being affected by that kind of food, I'm interested. Would you guys be down to watch like those with me? Because I'm interested, because I've never seen it, but I want to see what that looks like, because holy shit balls, crazy. And then the retro react I was going to watch later was Foodie Beauty. Chantal. Oh no, that's not the one. There was a different one. I'll find it. It's on my list. Oh no, it is Chantal's Third Breakfast Bees. And there was another video that Ambi put out that I found quite interesting as well. Eating in public as a fat girl. It's 12 minutes long and I've never seen it. And I think it's quite an iconic one. So I felt like I wanted to watch that one because I think I've seen clips from it, but not the whole thing. What's this? What's this saying? Oh, it's taken a while. I can see the comments, but it takes a while for them to show up. What's Panda saying? A girl said hi to me and was very warm, and then from what I gather, tried to get me banned as catfish. Hold on. What? That's what? No, Panda's fine. Oh, but yeah, she's got lots of leftovers. I know, I love Greek food too. All right. Oh, souvlaki, not going to lot. Yes, it's just easy. It's good food, lots of flavors thrown together. Oh, and toners, I had the rest of the beef stew. My husband loved it, by the way. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was so good, and the meat was so tender. I had it for breakfast, but I changed it up because I didn't have any olives left. And I didn't have any of the other stuff. So I put the feta on it. I put a little squeeze of lemon on it. And I put chopped up fresh oregano on it and tried that. Really, really nice. So I know I didn't have disclaimer, I didn't have the right ingredients. I actually messed up the beef recipe. It's supposed to be these special coriander cracked olives that you can only get in Greece. And they've got apparently like a lemony, zesty flavor and different. I thought it was like mashed up coriander with olives. So I did it wrong. However, it tasted great. The combo was good. So I tried that flavor with the oregano and the lemon, and it was still really, really tasty. But I did have it for breakfast and it was delicious. I'm definitely going to make it again because it was really, really good. Bye, Jody. You're watching. Hey, don't you crap on my K-pop. I bet you I could find you a song that you like. There is definitely a song that you would love. I bet it. I bet ya. Don't challenge me, the queen. But that's all right. I'm not going to make you listen to K-pop today. No, I won't make you do it. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. I'm just gonna watch it. We're just gonna do it. Okay. Which one is it? I've got to find the right one. Okay, here we go. I think that's, hang on, just let me check for a second. I want to make sure I'm doing it in the right order because one's longer than the other. Okay, yep. Okay. Okay. So this is part 1. It's 44 minutes long. We may fast forward through bits just to get through it. But I just want to see what she eats in a day like Foodie Beauty. Okay. Okay. And we all enjoy Chikara, so it's not like we're watching somebody obnoxious that we don't like, okay? Yeah, don't worry about them, Panda. Like, that's kind of stuff. People just like to fuck around and do stuff. Don't worry. You're welcome here and wherever you are, and you've got a great channel. Just to them. To them. Look, Nicola, I say it's I can't say it. I say oregano. Is it meant to be oregano? Oregano. It is oregano. I Americanized it, didn't I? Sorry. Australians say oregano. Americans say oregano. Sorry. Hi, damn it, Janet. Okay, let's just fast forward the intro because we know what foodie eats crap.
Bodybuilder, and
Oh, I
we are here
love
today,
this hair color on her.
hopefully in a premiere. I don't know. I'm going to try to air this video as a premiere. I might film miserably, but yes, hopefully we'll be watching this together as a premiere.
Our Panda of
because this is
perpetual
a very
pondu.
special episode.
Very fancy.
I think I'll probably be on 5k subscribers anyway by this time. Thank you so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. I never would have thought that.
Look here,
get this.
Ladies and gents, this, I know not everybody thinks she's lovely. I think she's lovely. I think she takes good care of herself. I'm not into the big muscles thing, but she looks good. She always looks good. The hair, the shirt, the makeup. This is a look together. This is a put together look, and I love it. Foodie, if you're watching, this is how you do it.
Sort of results so quickly. I
think she's lovely.
So I am grateful for everybody that's commenting, that's supporting me, that's watching me. I appreciate every single one of you. Now, what we're going to do here, this is probably going to be a long video.
We call it Devon.
Because what I'm doing is I took on the challenge, which you guys helped vote for.
The eyelashes.
You guys picked this for me. Thank you so much. Now, I kind of wanted to do this to prove a point. But I'm eating like Foodie Beauty for a day. So basically what I've done is on Friday, I ate 3 fast food meals.
I don't mind people having differences of opinion. Most people in here get along. Nobody really causes trouble in here. Nobody shit stirs. Everybody's just chill. But you are correct. I don't tolerate that. Even if you're a fave, if you get disrespectful with anybody, I would sort of like either try and calm it down, chill out everyone, or I would time out. But I don't tolerate it. And I certainly don't. If you've got dramas, address it on your own Twitter page or your own space. Don't bring it to a place. Like, it's like if you're going to have a fight with your husband, not a fist fight, an argument, or with somebody, do it to the side, not in front of the customers. You go outside, you go out in the back room. Or if you've got a problem with a coworker, you do it in private so the whole world doesn't see it. You don't stand in the middle of the street yelling at each other. That's how we look at it. You don't drag your problems to another public space. This is a chat room, is a public space. I would quietly just say, look, guys, take it somewhere else. Nobody's in trouble, but you're right here, I wouldn't tolerate it. And if somebody just started ganging for one of you guys that's not like in here on the regular and they're just like rude shit, they just get blocked.
I had a McDonald's breakfast, a KFC lunch, and a Domino's dinner. In the run up to this challenge,
no fist fights. Like, I was trying to think of like two places where it's not appropriate to have public fights: workplace or home. Or in public with your family. Like, you don't fight with co-workers in front of customers, and you don't fight with your significant, well, hopefully you don't fight them with them at all in a bad way, but definitely not in public. You don't start yelling at your husband in the shoe aisle at Kmart. You wait until you get home and then you tell him he's a dum-dum, okay?
If you like, what I did was I cut back on my carbs and I cut back on my calories a few days before, and I increased my cardio. So for 2-3 days, I ate around 2,000 calories, very low carbohydrate. I kind of increased my cardio to about 45 minutes to an hour, so that I knew that on that day, so that my weekly calories,
Anna, you're not missing
kind of
anything
weighed
wonderful.
themselves out. The day after, which was yesterday, is Sunday today.
Sounds like Christmas.
I didn't eat much because I just was not hungry at all. I'm not used to eating like that, especially in quantities like that. So it took a long time for my body to adjust. And honestly, like after eating like that, I kind of just wanted to have like a green smoothie.
I'm going to digress here. I want everyone to just close your eyes for 1 second. Picture Ambi's long, dark, lanky, over-inched hair, and imagine it the color that Shikara. Oh, I could do it. I could mash it up. This hair on Amberlynn with some blonde money pieces at the front. I'm sure I can mock something up. I think that would look spectacular. What do you think? I think that would be beautiful.
And eat some eggs and stuff, just healthy food. In the video, you'll see how I'm feeling. You'll see what my weight was on the morning of the evening of.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't humiliate your partner.
So my weight kind of came up and it's already come back down again.
Only to strangers who are being stupid idiots.
Simply because of the training that I have done, simply because of the carbohydrate depletion I had done.
Mm-hmm.
I would have figured that.
I'm just going to kick us over to the actual eating part. Okay. There we go. Day 1. And you know what? I love the fact that Shikara, she should be like fully like this.
Live with me. If video will probably abruptly.
And then she's just straight up.
I've just entered in the calories for my Chantel challenge, which I hadn't done as yet because there's people that follow me on my fitness pal and I didn't want to give away anything as yet. So I've just done it and holy fuck the calories. If she eats 2 to 3 fast food meals a day, she's caning some calories.
And I love that word caning. Oh my God, Australians, we used to say that so hard in high school, caning it down the hill on my bike. I was caning it home so I didn't get in trouble. I was caning it through Kmart to get to the checkout, caning it, absolutely caning it. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. She threw me off the word caning. Oh, she's being very, very like lowbrow with the amount of calories as well, because we know that Chantal just doesn't eat 3 meals a day. She eats all day. She's snacking. She's massive binges, not just 3 fast food meals. She's probably eating 2 or 3 fast food meals all within lunch itself. So that's downplaying the amount of calories. So, but even if she just does 3 full meals a day, she would be killing it with the calories.
I thought it was going to be maybe between 4,000 to 5,000 calories. It's a lot more. Check it out. Sorry, I had to just add this clip in before the video starts because I'm absolutely gobsmacked by the amount of calories, and I can understand why I couldn't finish most of the food now. This is really, really shocking, really disturbing, actually. Very concerning if people eat like this all day, and that's being super serious. If you eat like this every day, your body will inevitably give up on itself, and rapidly too. You'll see in the video my heart rate and all of that, but
no, she's just very lean. She has very low body fat, high muscle. She doesn't look like she's got HIV. She's lovely. She's just a lean lady. She just lean.
Just had to say this because until now I haven't done the calories and I am just shocked. Literally, like I'm lost for words. Enjoy. I've literally just waken up.
She's dyed her hair dark.
Anyway, I'm gonna weigh myself.
Oh my god.
It's I'm trying to tell the time here. It's just 4:05.
She changes her hair as often as I do. Like I think I've had six hair colors this year alone.
So today I'm gonna eat like Chantal. Normally the light's quite good in here for my abs. Let's have a look. As you can see, I've leaned out quite a lot. Expect them to disappear as this scale goes on. So now, scale. I haven't weighed myself in a long time. I'm going to guess 75. I was wrong. 77.5. All right. Now let's see what I'll weigh tonight, what I'll weigh tomorrow morning, and I'll probably also weigh myself Sunday morning. I'm going to guess I'm going to sit around 80, to be honest. I'll be surprised if not. We'll see. You'll find out as much as I.
Hi, can I please?
Yes, hi. Can I please get an iced coffee?
The ice latte?
Yeah, an iced latte. Sorry, I said that wrong. An apple juice. Do you do apple juice?
No, it's orange juice.
Oh, yeah, that's fine as well. Orange juice.
Yeah.
Can I please have 2 sausage and egg meals?
What drinks?
I don't want any drinks. Can I just have the? I just want.
She is dedicated to it, but I also like her her delivery. Like she's unbothered by foodie, but she just I think she's a bit like me, except I get angry. Shakara doesn't really get angry. We just find her ridiculous. Like we see how ridiculous she is, but she never gets upset because she's just unbothered by Chantal. Chantal bothers me, and she shouldn't, but she does.
Sausage and egg and the hash browns, but 2 of them each.
Oh, I couldn't do it. My stomach, the GERD, just the reflux would be so bad.
Yeah, thank you. And then can I also have?
She'll steal your job, Staten.
Burritos, no?
Foodie is coming for your job. She wants to be CEO of hell.
But the burrito.
Sorry?
You don't do breakfast burrito, no? It's no, don't worry. I'll have 2 sausage and egg bagels, please.
Meals?
No, just on their own.
Oh yeah,
No, that's all,
totally.
thank
She's
you.
like, this is what I do for my
Cheers,
sport,
bye.
and it's my consequences, and I don't. You do it.
Alright, so
but
guys,
this is
I
what
had
I'm
to
doing.
improvise here a little bit, simply because, well, obviously
Yes,
fast food menus are
yes.
different, right? So I kind of went with similar
Karma.
options, I
Satan
guess.
still gets karma as well. You're
Fuck,
not
that
immune.
is
You're like
so
everyone
much,
else.
That's gonna be so much food.
Oh,
I mean, if I have a McDonald's breakfast, which I do like twice a year, maybe, I'll have like 1 McMuffin, maybe 2 at a push.
oh,
This is I'm gonna add in the calories as well, so you'll see that here.
when I very infrequently have McDonald's for breakfast, but I'll get a bacon and egg McMuffin. That's what we call them here, bacon and egg McMuffin, and then I'll get the hash brown. And what do I get for the drink? I'll maybe get a small flat white with skim milk and 2 sugars, 2 artificial sweeteners. And that I am full as a goog on that. There is nothing else. And then I'm really not even that hungry for lunch. Lunch is a late lunch. Just the hash brown I probably don't need, but I like the texture of it.
Put that in here right now whilst we're waiting.
What is
The
that,
calorie
that is?
count for everything that
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god,
have.
that's
I
nearly
dread to think.
3,000 calories.
I'm
just
gonna
for
guess. I'm gonna do a guess.
That. Oh, that's like
So
a
there's
day
an
and a
orange juice,
half
there's a
worth
latte.
of food for me.
Muffins, hash browns,
Oh,
and bagels.
I'll get the worst burps after egg.
I'm
though,
gonna
for
guess the
McMuffin.
carbs are gonna
Ugh.
be around 300. I'm not gonna bother with the fat and protein because it's not. I mean, the fat's probably gonna be quite high. And I reckon the total calories is probably going to be around 1,200. That's a
don't do
guess,
that.
anyway.
Computer, don't do that.
Thank you.
Go back.
Cheers.
No, don't do
I was
that.
kind of looking forward to it,
I'm
like
gonna
literally a
get
minute
mouse
ago.
screen.
Not so much anymore. Hiya.
Satan, I don't care how well you lock those gates. She's going to shake them things like a wayward toddler at the top of the stairs. That thing is coming down. If she wants in, you're not going to be able to stop her.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Oh, yeah, no way.
All right. All right, let's get home. Probably get stuck in rush hour traffic with the kids. It's going to be nice and cold by the time I get back, but whatever, it's going to be disgusting anyway, so warm or cold makes no fucking difference.
Yeah, me too. That's all.
Right, see you guys back home.
Panda.
All right, guys, so here we have it. 2 McMuffins, 2 bagels.
Well, that'll be one of the managerial changes that she's going to make in Hell. It's going to be for all the fasters, the people that, you know, the people with that ED that like to fast. That'll be their purgatory, having to sit at the all-you-can-eat buffet all day.
Bagels, they don't do wraps here, but I assume it's pretty much the same thing as a bagel. 2 of the hash browns, some tomato ketchup, probably nowhere near enough sauce as what our girl likes. Got the iced coffee here. I'll probably drink that whilst I'm doing my react.
What have we got?
Because I'm going to film one after this. I need to get ready and stuff.
But this looks right.
Orange juice, and what I'm going to have a digestive enzyme. I'll have that now.
She doesn't want to
start eating this.
That's why she doesn't
So
want to.
I'll film this, but I'll speed it up with some music over it because it's boring otherwise.
At least she's really about watching people eat. All right, we'll fast forward this bit, and we'll just get to the next meal. I don't think she's going to be able to eat it all. Oh no, she finished. Where did she get to?
Sauce cannot absorb all the water. It will overspill, and it'll take a few days before it normalizes again. But I'm sure I'm going to look pretty good after this, though. I'm going to get. This is the sort of stuff I eat before I go on stage, just to get like really pumped.
Listen.
Salt, simple.
Listen, I want to see Satan and I want to see Inferno panel up and do just like a chat or a back and forth or something. I think that would be an amazing stream. These two reviewing something together would be fantastic. Just throwing it out there, guys.
Simple carbs, good bumps. Last bite. Ugh.
She didn't like it. No eye rolls from Manola. Oh, you'll get there, Hugh. You'll do it.
That is that done.
You'll be out.
I'm going to get ready for our video now. Which you have seen by this time. Anyway, let's check out the pump, shall we? Well, chest is coming a little bit. Anyway, guys.
Oh, she's hating her life right now.
Get ready for a vlog now. Update. My heart rate is currently sitting, and I wasn't even getting that irate in this video, so it's nothing to do with that. My heart rate is sitting at 90 at the moment. My resting heart rate is normally 56. I feel headachy. I feel... I don't feel super bloated or super full up. I feel full up, but not like, full up. You know what I mean when I go, that feeling, right?
Yes, hiya. Can I have your that burger that has got 2 chicken burgers in it?
I think it's stacker.
Yeah. Can I have that as a meal, please?
Yeah, and what's the drink with it?
Diet Coke.
Oh God.
Can I also get some gravy?
Yeah.
Some hot wings.
Would you like?
She is, I believe she's Swedish. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I believe she's Swedish, but she lives in Bulgaria. So that's why she's got, and I think she's lived somewhere else as well. Did she live in America for a while? Her accent's a little confused from the places that she's lived.
A box meal then. You get a gravy and the hot wings with the single stacker, yeah?
Yeah, if that works. Yeah, that sounds fine.
And the drink was?
Diet Coke, please.
Yeah.
And can I also have some coleslaw?
Yeah.
And can I get some drumsticks as well, please?
How many?
I know.
2.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. What sauces do you do?
We do some dips, garlic, mayo, barbecue, sweet chili, hot sauce.
Can I have?
Yeah.
Can I have the garlic?
You are correct. She is Dutch, which is Swedish, right? Sweden? They're Dutch? Holland? Let me Google it.
Mayo, 2 please.
Yeah.
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
1317. Thank you.
Okay. Cheers. Bye.
Yeah.
Guys, there's going to be ads in this video because I'm fucking spending a fortune on shit food. Watch them, please. Nah. I'm not going to force you to watch them, but just know it is going to be a ad-heavy video. I like... Oh, shit.
Godver.
Oh, she just swore in something.
Honestly, this guy just like fucking reverse. That wasn't a guy, it was a woman. Jesus Christ. What are you looking at? Go then. She's
I've
like
written
fucking
she's
staring me out in the
deliberately.
rear window. It's like, well, you're the cunt that almost drove into me, you stupid prick. Oh yeah. Yeah, she did hit my car, so I'm fine.
Yeah, it was just like on the limits.
Yeah, she very much was on the limit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's Dutch.
Yeah,
She's
sure.
We're a bit Dutch.
Yeah,
people.
she didn't realize. She was like,
Thank
oh,
you.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm stupid. I should know that. I get confused because I'm old.
Let me give you
sure.
your receipt.
Netherlands.
Thank you.
And it was up in my
Yeah.
brain. I always forget them.
Okay.
They're like my Australia.
Okay, sure, no worries. Thank you.
It's like I forget that the Netherlands.
So here we have it, the full meal kind of on display. I don't really know how to place this
All this
properly
yellow
because
food. It's
I'm not going to
all
sit here with a
yellow.
book under my fucking chin to eat. I'll probably just try a little bit of everything to see what the fuss is all about. Let's try some of this gravy. The chips are soggy.
I like soggy chips. I
But
do
let's
like
try
soggy
some of this
chips.
garlic mayo.
Oh, I have it with aioli.
Garlic mayo is decent.
Yeah.
All right.
I've just had this image, like just the way that she comes at things and the way that she's going through this food. She could eat the chicken and be like, delicious. Move on to the next thing. Tastes excellent. Awesome. I just had this image flash by in my mind, like if she's reviewing a date that she's just been on. Okay, guy was hot, great conversation, didn't really earn enough money, doesn't have enough ambition. He's a bit wimpy with some of his attitudes. 7 out of 10. I'd rate the man 7 out of 10. Just her matter-of-fact way is just like, there is no fluff in between.
The coleslaw tastes like plastic. Let's try a drumstick, shall we?
Yes. Food is not feelings. That's what I've learnt.
The butter isn't crispy. Oh, let's go for this behemoth.
Oh, I figured you meant fries.
The crunchy bits I like.
Even too, yeah. Okay.
Right.
I get them confused.
Beauty bite.
Beauty bite. Does she like it? Probably not. Did she take?
Honestly, that burger is quite nice. It's quite spicy and it's fresh as well. All of this tastes old. Let me just try a wing. Get some garlic on there.
I'm gonna be whiplash. I did too. I think she stopped uploading for a bit, and I think she got into a bit of a mental rut. And then it was all just, I think she went into full competition mode, and that, like, I wasn't at a stage where I could really be like, I don't know, for some reason it was a bit triggering for me, or talking about all the restriction and stuff like that. But I think she reacts to a bunch of different things now. But yeah, I kind of dropped off when she left her husband too. Not that it was a big drama or anything. Bismillah. That's right. It should be Bismillah.
The wings are right as well. They're crispy too.
Maybe their goals weren't the same. I think there was something
Of
about
course, got my Diet Coke.
I think they were going to have a baby or something. Were they going to try for a baby, and then next minute I know that they were breaking up? I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was right. I think they were talking about fertility, and then they decided, and then a couple of months later that it wasn't happening, and she's moved out, or he's moved out, or they've broken up. Something happened in between.
To be honest, I always drink Diet Coke. I know people get funny, but they're like, "Oh, if you're eating all that shit, then why drink Diet Coke? Because it tastes nicer." In my opinion. And also, if you can avoid drinking like, I don't know, like 30 grams of sugar, even though this already has a lot of carbs and calories in it, at least it's something, right? Ooh, that definitely has a kick to it.
Yep. All right. Let's fast forward through the eating part and just get to the back end. Oh, are we talking yet? No. Still chewing.
Burger's decent though.
Here we go.
The Dutch know how to fry a chip. Sorry, if you've never had Dutch chips, you English
Not
and you
living.
chippies.
I don't drink full sugar.
It honestly
makes you feel sick.
It's not even.
Mm.
It's not even like. I've never had an English chip shop chip that is even close to a Dutch chip shop chip.
I didn't know
But
that.
that's
I
just my
didn't delve into it.
This burger is decent though.
Callie, after your little nap, we'll do a little recap for Callie. We're watching Shakara Transforms. She is a foodie beauty reactor. She ate like foodie for 24 hours. And I wanted to watch because she's a healthy body, she's a bodybuilder. So she's got a good grasp on nutrition and healthy, whether no matter what you think about bodybuilders, they've got a better basic health and foodie basically. I wanted to see what happens to somebody who is into their health and into good foods and into their body eating like foodie does over a 24-hour period. So imagining the amount of damage that foodie's done to her body, eating the way that she has for years and years and years. It's basically starting with a clean slate and then adding shit to the slate and then seeing what the shit forms up and looks like at the very end. That's what I wanted to watch. It's a two-parter. We're just getting towards the end of this one. She's on meal number 2 for the day. She's already up to probably about, what was it? This was the 3,000 calorie
But I am starting to feel very full.
So we're already up to about 5.
Get that lettuce in there.
No.
Because we all know that green cancels out the fat.
Yep.
Science.
The lettuce means it's low calorie.
John.
No problems.
Honestly, that burger was decent.
Oh, Drew Barrymore. I love Drew Barrymore.
Everything else.
Aww.
Don't get the.
Do you talk like this? Like I remember that time I was walking down the lane and there were the butterflies. Like that. I don't imagine that you talk like that.
This one, I have had KFC before. That was nicer. This particular one was not very good.
She's got that little butterfly list.
So yeah, I'm gonna. I need to edit. Can't believe it's 3 o'clock already. I've
Go for a walk after all that food.
This was supposed to be a day.
The refluxes.
Where I'm a bit more relaxed, using the time to do things around the house. Instead, I end up being busy.
I've heard of that.
It's fine. It's the life I chose.
Oh, it's such a mess. And she uses a real fork even for the takeaway.
I might give it a minute though. Let it sink down. Remove all this fast food from my teeth.
Oh, same thing. I've got a floss. I can't stand stuff stuck between my teeth. Ugh.
10 minutes more or less is not going to make a difference. That's my corner.
Oh, I used to Shannon, the way Shannon Doherty used to talk. Oh, it used to drive me crazy. She'd be like, "Dylan, come over here. I need you. I need you. You can't talk to me like that, Brandon. I'm an ambitious, strong lady, and I'm gonna run this newspaper, and you can't stop me." Like she would just drag everything at the end. Dylan, I need you.
All right. How am I feeling? We're about an hour after eating the KFC. I have to say, I don't feel like super full. I don't feel hungry, but I don't feel stuffed either. I thought I was going to feel
Donna was
worse than that.
Oh.
But what I have noticed.
Look, shenanigans. Shenanigans will get what I'm about to say. Donna is the one that doesn't get many lines in the when you're singing a song, she's the band member that doesn't get very many lines. And there's a reason for that. Either there's too many other members or they're just not right for that part. If you know what I'm saying. I think Donna was window dressing.
Is that I'm incredibly thirsty. Like, I mean, I eat a lot of salt
They're
in my
giving you
food
shit
anyway because I
already.
train a lot, so it's very important for me to have salt. But this is like, I don't know, it's a
Oh,
different
yeah,
kind of
same.
thirst. It's almost like a
Ooh,
smoked
hot
joint or
wings.
something, like that sort of like dryness in my mouth. I haven't.
No, holy moly. I remember going to a party once, and what I had on was a summer dress in navy blue with a ditzy print on it, and I had my white short sleeve fitted tee underneath it, like it was layered, and I had my ankle, like your mountain socks, pushed down onto my like pull on boots, like my Chelsea boots, and then I had a little bit of the white socks ruched up, and then I had my little bob. I had my little bob and had my eyeliner and my little dark brown reddish lipstick. I was Beverly Hills that night. I was Kelly. That was my Kelly outfit, and I had my big hoops. I was 90s personified.
By the way, it's been a long time since I did that. But
Okay.
yeah, and also I just feel
Sluggish.
like lethargic.
See, told
Not
you.
in the mood, no energy. I feel a little bit heady.
She gets very lean.
I thought
She
I would
gets
feel physically more sick,
really lean before a
but
competition.
I just don't feel like my energy is where it would be normally.
I should show you.
I've
see if I
had
can show you a
things like
picture of when I was
Diet
15. I've
Coke.
got
I've
one.
had a coffee this morning with the thing.
I had this picture is iconic because it's a group of me and my friends. I was, what birthday? I think my friend was turning 16 and she was 2 years older than me. So I would have been 14. I had high-waisted, washed-out blue jeans with cuts in the knees. And I had a crop top rib shirt that it was a crop top, but it was a stretchy knit fabric. And then I had my hair kind of like what I was now, but it was just blonde and mousy brown. It looked like a boy band haircut, but it was iconically 90s. And it's one of my favorite photos from when I was like in my teens, but I had all my friends in there too.
And
I'll see if I can dig it up.
I just feel like I'm more energetic. I feel like I'm working on like 70% of my capacity as opposed to 100%. And I slept quite well last night too. So that's definitely not it. So I've just ordered my pizza. It's a large one with a classic crust.
Could you imagine having all that McDonald's for breakfast and then all of that KFC for lunch and then ordering a pizza to eat? Look at my stress. This is what I do when I'm stressed and I can't believe something. My brain wants me to hold on to it so it doesn't like break through the skull. Just the breakfast would be making me consider my nighttime choices. It's like, I need some grilled chicken and a bit of salad. And I might have like, I don't know, a little mini pasta and some steamed veggies on the side. Like I would be reconsidering my choices for the rest of the day simply just from the breakfast. But she had a massive breakfast. I wouldn't have eaten all that for breakfast. Maybe, my breakfast, I think the hash brown one's about 600. So that's pretty heavy breakfast for me. But an entire pizza and then all that KFC and then all the McDonald's. And Foodie does this on the regular. Like she's only just stopped doing it. She's only stopped doing this 3 weeks ago. So it's not like we're talking about an old behavior and an old history. This is why she is where she's at.
I normally would go for a thin crust, extra thin crust, actually.
With veggies.
I added on there onions, jalapenos, pork meatballs, sausage, garlic, and extra cheese.
Oh, extra cheese.
I also got a big dip. And
Yes,
I got some barbecue wings because that's sort of stuff she eats Domino's like pretty much every other mukbang. Or there's like looking on her channel, there is actually about 15 mukbangs that are Domino's and they're all different. So
I don't know if you guys know this, but just like anywhere else, even like in Korea and America and stuff, Australians all have different accents. We don't all just have one singular accent. There's the real broad Australian accent, which is what I have, which is, it's not posh, but it's not bogany. I can bogan it up if I want to. And then there's a little bit more of a fancy Australian accent. So when you're thinking about these different accents, the broad Australian accent would be Nicole Kidman. She doesn't talk very fancy. She's easily recognizable as Australian or New Zealand. Some people think she's from New Zealand. A posh accent would be Kate Blanchett. That's a posh. She's from Sydney and she sounds a little bit more, I don't know, my experience when I got the script, I found it fascinating. That is Kate Blanchett. Nicole Kidman's a little bit like, you can't drive like that, Cole. It's dangerous. You'll die at speeds like that. That's Nicole Kidman. And then you got the Steve Irwin, which is like, oh, you fucking crackhead. Get out of that. Get out of your holding and come over here and say it. Say it in my face. That's a bogan Australian. And then it's all up and down, whether you're in the country, whether you're from bloody, I don't know, Childers, or if you're from the back of Burke. It's all very different. Back of Burke, that's Crocodile Dundee. That's his voice. That we have dialects as well.
I figured I'd just make my own Dominoes. And she's done one with wings as well. And I do really
Hold
like
my teeth,
wings.
Shazza. That's my accent.
I feel like I'm very protein deficient today.
Hold my teeth.
So yeah, there's something to look forward to. Not really, but we're doing it, guys.
Yeah, on the hill with the frosted.
All right, so here we have the Dominoes. I got a big dip. I do actually.
I'm going to tell you. My husband's not listening. I'm going to tell you a secret about my husband. My husband orders pizza, not for the pizza. He orders like the meal deal so he could get the dippers pack. Do you know what the dippers pack is? It's the potato gems, or you guys call them tater tots, with 3 different dipping sauces: tomato sauce, garlic aioli, and I think it's a barbecue sauce. Bread, which is the bit that I like, cheesy bread, dippers things, and then some chicken wings. He buys it just so he can have that. And then he'll eat the pizza last. He likes the dipping stuff more than he actually likes the pizza itself.
Like these garlic dips.
Don't tell him I told you.
We got some wings. I got a pizza with sausage, meatballs, onions, and pepperonis.
Hi, babe.
I have to say, I do have some heartburn. I'm not overly hungry. It's a thick crust as well. I never have thick crust pizza.
Oh, sometimes you get potato gems.
These wings.
Beauty bar. No, we get beauty bar. I love that she's taking the piss out of it. No, I think he gets them from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut doesn't do the wedges. You can buy them separate, but the pack that he gets is specifically cheesy potato gems.
Right.
Or cheesy potato bite things. I don't really eat them. I like them, but I don't really eat them.
Not bad. A little bit fatty. I prefer wings when they're grilled. Oh, right. So have a slice of this pizza, shall we?
Kiddo hulky.
Dip it.
That's charming. Hi.
I mean, it tastes nice. I just prefer the thin crust.
Hi,
I'm not a big fan
Paige.
of the thicker crust pizzas, but that's just a preference.
Hola, Rudy.
But
Hola.
it's nice. Anyway, best guy eating.
Okay, we can speed her up through the eating part. Oh, she dipped. She's dipping because Foodie dips, right? Foodie dips the pizza. I bet that's one thing Foodie is just hanging out for. If she hasn't already had it, is pizza, because she loves pizza. She, like me, she loves a pizza. Okay, let's wait. No, still going.
The limit that I should eat. I'm feeling starting to feel quite uncomfortable now.
She's 4 pieces in. She's feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But she's had chicken wings
I ate
too,
all wings.
so that's fair.
Half a large pizza. I mean, this is the largest you can get in the UK, this size. It's like 13 and a half inch.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how I'm going to feel over the next hour or so. Pardon me.
Is she going to try and eat it?
My video's finally processed. Only took 2 hours. 30-minute video. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
At least I don't have to
annoying.
make breakfast. Oh well. At least I don't have to make dinner. Oh, I can't talk. At least I don't have to make lunch for my fiance tomorrow. He can have pizza.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if he wants it, but if I'm
It's
sure he
better
will,
eat
because
it.
I'm not going to eat it. I really,
She's over
after
it.
today, I don't want to see any fast food for a very long time. So, I mean, I do kind of have abs.
Oh, she's got little tum-tums.
I'm still kind of, but the
Oh,
thing
yes,
is, you've
it's
got to
the
remember, like,
standard.
I am really lean. So even when I prep, if I'm like lean and I have a refeed, I'll look like a tortoise, but you can see it more from the side. Now, that might not
me
look like a
too.
lot to a lot of people.
2
But
or
for
3
me,
pieces at
That's a lot
most, and I
because
have
this
to be really,
morning
really, really hungry.
this was flat, and I had like
Hi,
a bit more of a tie in
Oceana.
here.
Hi.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel quite headachy, a little bit sicky.
Mm.
It's 6:30. Yeah, I'm just gonna lay down and just watch TV and just feel fat, because that's what I do right now. I feel fat. I don't see how anybody would want to eat like this every single day, but I'll check.
That's the difference, though. It's like somebody who has never smoked or doesn't smoke, and they take this puff of a cigarette and like, oh my God, that's disgusting. How can you do that? If they kept smoking, they'd eventually, like, it would get easier and easier and easier and easier, and then before they know it, they'd be addicted. It's the same with fast food. You don't start off addicted to fast food. You grow into it, and then it's all that you want. That's how it is. She's not a food addict. She's on the other end of the spectrum. She's had other eating stuff, and she was on the other side of it. Foodie's gone down the extreme end of the other end. She's got an ED.
Check in before I go to bed, I'm sure. What was it, 77.5 this morning? I am wearing some clothes, but what, not even half a kilo of clothes, right?
Okay. 81.9.
So basically, I've gained
4 kilos. Nearly 5 kilos.
77. So I gained around 3 kilos. So I've gained around 3.5
No, it's
kilos,
5.
I think.
Nearly 5.
Which is 6-7 pounds.
Oh, yeah. So, no, it was about 4.5.
Just in one day.
That's a lot.
I'll be interested to see what I'll be like
Salt
tomorrow.
and
I
water
think on
retention
Monday or
and
Tuesday is probably
actual
when the
food.
weight is fully off. But I'll weigh myself tomorrow morning.
Now, this is gross, but this is something that I think of because that food's got to come in. It's also got to go out. So imagine the stress that's going to have on your bits, your bottom back end bits. Your stools have got to be crazy as well. Like,
I'll do my check-in tomorrow morning. So this is the morning after. Still looking a little bit bloated.
She hasn't got the pump on at the minute.
Just soft. Let's see what the scale says, shall we?
The salt will still remain. There you go.
I'm still up 2 kilos from yesterday, so it's 4 pounds. I'll probably come down over the next couple of days now. Time to go train back.
Yes.
This is day 2.
But shenanigans, I think it's probably because maybe you were raised eating whole foods or home cooked foods, or you were introduced to a lot of different foods. You know what I mean? I think it's sometimes what your palate grows to like or is used to. And then when you're left to your own devices and you can't cook, instant food, fast food becomes the norm.
Perhaps I'm returning to normal.
Those are little undies. They're tiny little undies.
Almost back to normal. Let's see what the scale says.
Yes, I think so too.
Almost. So
She's got long toes as well. I've just noticed.
I'll summarize it in a different video. A feeling I enjoy. I've overcome that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I've planned for this. I probably will not eat for the rest of the day if I get hungry.
Oh, we skipped a whole bunch. Okay. Oh, so it just naturally rolled into this one. Okay. Because I was already watching this one a little bit. Okay. So we're going to go past here. Okay, let's go.
It's here.
So this is the after
because
effects
of the
of
fact
that 24
that
hours of eating.
they look bigger than what they are in the UK, because like this is the size of the pancake here, and I put them in the oven, so they are rock hard. That's going to be nice. But hopefully hopefully I can just drench them in butter and syrup, and they'll be fine. I have 2 Krispy Kremes because the donuts in the UK, they don't have like cream fillings in the McDonald's. You don't get Boston creams. We do have indeed 5 what they call hash browns.
That's embarrassing.
I have some barbecue sauce. I'm not a big fan of ketchup, and I have 2 sausage and egg McMuffins because the chicken biscuit they don't have that here, and I also have a bacon one. When I do these videos of when I eat like somebody, usually I do try to encompass them fully by dressing like them and doing my makeup like them. But the reality is that I need to wear clothes that are comfortable because this is going to make me feel probably quite awful, which is why we are actually doing this. So before I get into eating all of this,
listen, I was thinking about that today, bankruptcy. It's like I would like to sit down and be like, this is what somebody, but I can't speak for all people on weight loss surgery because there are some people who still could only eat tiny, tiny, tiny portions. I can eat more now, 3 years after, almost 3 years after my surgery, but I still can't eat tons. Like there's no way I can eat like I used to. There's absolutely no way. But I think it's kind of like an unfair advantage because we don't still eat like an average person. We eat like somebody who's had weight loss surgery. So it is still going to be smaller than the average person. So I kind of don't feel like it's a fair comparison. But here's what would be a good comparison is to order a singular meal that is designed for a singular person and eat it and see what's left over and actually how much you can get through before you have to stop. Because a normal person is supposed to get through like a burger meal, like a medium-sized Big Mac meal with a medium-sized drink, medium-sized fries, and no added extras. I can't eat all of that. I can't drink all the drink. I can't eat all of the fries. I can eat the burger, but I can't eat all the fries. Even a medium, a small maybe, but I still can't finish all the drink. So I think that would be an exercise in to be like, this is all I can eat and I can't eat no more. But then I don't like eating to the point where I'm feeling absolutely like chockers because you know what can happen afterwards. If you eat to that point, you've got to eat where you're just like, you've got to pay a lot, very, very close attention to your eating cues and you portion it up to, you know, what you can eat or not. When you put stuff on the plate, you know, like I can't eat more than that. So you don't really overeat because your eyes get attuned to how much you can actually have.
I should disclaim that.
Oh,
Don't
I
eat
can't.
like this.
I
It's
barely drink when I
unhealthy.
eat.
It's not good for
barely
you.
ever.
Eat fast food in moderation, not every day in moderation, now and again. The reason why I'm doing this is because
Hugh, are you my soda twin? Do you buy bottles of soda and shake it up and then let the fizz out and then put the lid back on and shake it up again? So it's sweet, but it's only got the tiniest little bit of fizz in it. Do you do that too? Because I do that because I don't like bubbly soda either. I like it flat and everybody looks at me like I'm nuts when I shake up my soda. And when I get the tin, I'll crack it open and I take a big swig and then I'll swirl it around to get rid of all the fizz out of it. Do you do that? Because if so, we're twinsies.
because I want to show that it makes you feel bad, not just because I'm fit and healthy, which I am. I don't know why I went like that, but I am. It makes you feel bad because of the fact that fast food.
Look, I'm not a weight loss expert. I can only talk about my personal experience and what I went through. I don't know what the key indicators, maybe that's something that I could look into. I'll write that down. What would be the process in Canada to be approved for weight loss surgery? What are the key indicators or the key markers that they are looking for? And I'll compare them to what they do in Australia. But I honestly don't think that she would be even close, anywhere near. The first thing that's a problem is for the surgery, the sleep apnea, her lung issues, her liver size, they would all immediately be like problematic for her to have a surgery. They would expect her to lose at least maybe 50 pounds to get her weight down and to shrink her liver somewhat. So that would take her fucking forever because she doesn't lose weight. She only gains. So that would exclude her as well. She has had no mental health care in the recent history. She has an addictive personality. She has an ongoing current eating disorder. So that would also take her out of the running. She has, not that it would exclude her, but she does have a parent that has an alcoholism in the family. Not that Foodie does, but that's another thing to consider, considering the recidivism for alcoholism in weight loss is quite high. The fact that she has depression is also something that would count into it because there is a high ooh-eyed risk with weight loss surgery after the fact as well. So there are a whole bunch of reasons where in the close near future, I could not see how she would be considered a viable candidate for weight loss surgery. Down the track, long way down the track, after a lot of hard work and getting her health stabilized, maybe she would be considered. But as far as I can see, I can't see her getting there the way she is right now. There'd have to be massive changes. But I'm not a doctor. I don't work in the weight loss industry, weight loss surgery. I'm only going by what I had to go through to get mine and what I have witnessed from what I know and have heard and have seen the behaviors that Foodie has shown on her channel. I do not think that she would qualify.
Affect your body differently than what healthy food does. So what I've been doing for the last 2 days, I've been taking my blood pressure levels at several intervals during the day.
30 pounds.
I have been taking my blood glucose levels, which is very interesting. I'm very, very curious to see what this is going to do to my insulin, to my blood glucose. And I think this is part of the reason why
I do that too.
I will probably feel bad. I expect everything to go up. I have prepared for this video. I'm not just going to sit here and eat. I had 2 days of training. I had 2 days of reduced calories.
I don't like the
highly. I
bubbles.
reduced them by a couple of hundred, but slightly less carbs, slightly reduced calories. And I've been taking my blood sugar level as well as my blood pressure at several times during the day. So before we get into this, let's get started with blood pressure. I am fasted. It is 11:15. I've done a workout this morning. I did a 1,000-calorie workout. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check it out. It will be up on this channel. If you want to see more detail of my training and my food vlogging, go to my main channel because I have vlogged it also. It's up there for you too. But let me just...
But that's 3 years ago. The pictures of her now, she's obviously figured out leaning out, and her muscle mass has... She's wickedly more muscular now.
Get my fasted readings here for my blood pressure as well as my blood sugar. It is slightly elevated compared to what it is normally, especially my heart rate, but that's normal. I'm sitting here talking. I've been setting this up and stuff like that. So expect it, right? Now, we're going to take our blood glucose levels. And what I'll do is I will vlog for the rest of the day. I will keep taking my measurements throughout the rest of the day as well as tomorrow morning, including my weight and measurements of that. We can see how bad fast food really is. How does it actually affect somebody who is fit and healthy? Do I think I'm going to eat all of this? Probably not. I will try my damnest, but it will be hard. I'm not going to
Some people
lie.
just
It is a lot of food and it's a lot of carbs. A lot more than I'm used to. So, this always does suck.
Weight loss is up here. It's
7.3.
This is where
which
weight
is
loss
high.
is successful.
My blood glucose levels have been quite high, considering I do a low carb diet. So I'm quite surprised by that. However, like I said, I only started 2 days ago, and 2 days ago, I also got on my period. Yeah, I know, I'm a woman.
But you still got to do the work at the end of the day.
Don't be surprised. I have a functioning uterus. Shit, don't tell anybody. But I did go on my period. This can elevate blood glucose levels. In addition to that, I am very hungry right now. Sometimes where you're very fasted, it can actually spike your blood glucose levels. I've been quite busy today. I did train. There's a lot of factors that can go into it. I will definitely keep tracking my blood glucose just for my own interest.
It's like a whole person.
I usually sit around 6, 5.5, 6 is kind of the normal range. So what are my expectations? I expect my blood pressure to be going up. I expect my blood glucose definitely to go up because what I'll do is half an hour after having eaten this, I'll take more measurements. I expect that I'm going to feel very lethargic. I expect I'm going to get a headache. I expect I'm going to feel very thirsty and just gross. I expect I'm going to have a dodgy stomach. So I do have some kombucha here. I find that kombucha does help with digestion for me. Otherwise, I'm just going to crack into this because I am actually really hungry. So I'm going to get cracking with this and watch me eat this in a time lapse because I won't talk you through eating noises. I'm not that bad. But first, of course.
You're talking about, what's his name? Chris. Don't ask me to. He's not. The guy that did Summer Heights High. Yeah, he did catch because it was,
Of course, wouldn't be a Foodie Beauty video if we didn't.
Oh, well done,
So
Bankrupt.
greasy.
That's amazing.
Oh my word. Beauty bite. I'll take a taste of everything.
Bankruptcy, I just want to quickly ask, how far out from your surgery are you? Because they say you lose the most in the first 12 months. And yeah, so 30 kilos out. So I'd say you're probably 4 to 5 months out, maybe not. Or maybe it's like because you're at a lower weight, it's not coming off. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's different for everyone. The higher the weight, it kind of screams off at first, and then kind of like slows down. And then the 6 to 4 months after that, like it and then it just sort of tapers off. The closer you get to your actual body weight, it slows down quite, like your regular body weight, it slows down quite dramatically, and then it kicks in again once you make some adjustments.
Because that's the right way to do it, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's probably
Take a bite
because
of
you're at
everything.
such a low weight for your height anyway. But you would have only needed to lose about that much weight anyway.
Fresh.
Because you're quite tall.
These pancakes are going to be
taller than me.
because they're rock solid.
would-
On this channel, I
Yes,
do a lot
there
of
you
days of
go.
eating like people, from fitness personalities
Yes,
to just
you're
different
a
diets,
good
and
BMI,
give you my opinion.
close
The
to
reason
BMI.
why is because I want to understand what people are talking about. I want to understand how people feel, rather than just sitting there and being judgmental. I want to put myself in somebody's shoes, even if it's just for a day or temporarily. At least I can understand better. Do you know what I mean? So I did a day of eating like Amberlin Reed.
And I know a lot of people are like, you shouldn't be in the community. If you've had an ED, you shouldn't be here. You'll get triggered, blah, 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 blah. But I think sometimes it depends on your mental state that it can actually keep you on track, because it's not just about whether you're eating too much or restricting or fasting or the diet or whatever. It's basically at the end of the day is to take care of yourself and don't be stupid and don't be extreme. It's to find the moderation that works for you in a healthy way. And if it is a mental game and you're losing it, get help for that. And if it's just eating better foods, find better sources of food. And if it's just a little bit of motivation to get moving so you don't turn into a couch potato, like a literal couch potato with a janky left knee, then maybe this is the place where you're going to get that little bit of motivation to keep on rocking and keep on moving.
I've done
Chris Lilly,
days
that's
of
the guy.
eating like Iris Kyle, famous Miss Olympia, female bodybuilder. I recently did a day of eating and training like a ballerina.
That's
which is
a good,
hard,
you did it
very
young,
hard.
So that's good.
I've done the military diet,
and I'm glad you got a good
there's a
result.
lot going on this channel. I highly recommend you subscribe if this is something you're interested in. I try to make it funny. It's not so serious. Obviously,
that's why a
challenges
lot of
like
us
this
are
is not
here.
something I want to do a lot, because I just don't like eating like this, and it's really bad for you. So I don't want to do this on a weekly basis. Maybe once a month is fine. So I'm thinking maybe doing avocado next, because I'm sure the amount of sodium he inhales has some interesting side effects. But yeah, for now, I'm just gonna try like this.
That's like probably like cardboard.
Can you hear that?
It's cardboard.
So crispy. Try a bite of this Biscoff Krispy Kreme. If you know, you know.
Oh my God. Oh Lord. I've never had one of those.
Comment down below your favorite donut flavor, as well as your favorite McDonald's item. Anyway, we've tried everything.
Big Mac's my
the
favorite.
The donut was nice. This,
I do like a cheeseburger though.
Not the biggest fan. I like a McMuffin, but the rest not fussed. But that doesn't stop me. I'm going to eat it nonetheless. So I'm going to be a fat bastard whilst I'm going to watch super shredded people. It's a good idea, isn't it?
Motivation. Keep yourself centered, right? Let's just get through that. Okay, here we go. Oh, she's had to put her hair up to keep it. Okay, here we go.
Luckily, I've got some time. I can lay down before I have to do my clients this afternoon. Half an hour I can lay down if I get on with it. Stop my bitching. Best get going.
Let's take a little break.
My belly feels like it's out here.
Yeah. What's the blood pressure like?
8.2. It's quite high.
2 hours
later.
All right, a few hours later, quite a lot later, actually, 2:15. So it's been about 3 hours since I ate.
He's very
I feel
funny.
very thirsty.
Genius.
Very thirsty.
So
a little bit
funny.
headachy, but it's not too bad.
characters
I don't
are-
feel super bloated either, or very gross. I do feel full up, but it's not as horrible as what I thought. But this is, I think, partially because I've just been doing things around the house. So I've been keeping busy, just getting steps in. I find it helps digest rather than just sitting down and being lazy. But
Jemay was one of my favorites. I think out of all of the characters, though, I think the teacher, the arts teacher who just took himself way too seriously, and the choreography, that's it. I wish maybe we could watch some of that on Twitch when I get it going. Maybe we could introduce the world to Summer Heights High.
I
That
do
would be
find
fantastic.
I'm hitting quite
Mr.
a hard
G, yes,
slump.
Mr.
I've come
G's the
over
best.
feeling very, very lethargic. I don't know about you, but I think this is well interesting. Heart rate is still quite high, to be honest. My diastolic, because normally that sits around like 50, I think. So 70 is quite high, 120.
Yes,
Which normally sits around 110. Let's take the blood glucose once again. Sure.
I know. I think it was cancelled.
9.9. That's high, isn't it?
9.9.
I've not had that after any meal.
Her blood sugar level is 9.9. Dangerous diabetic levels are at 6.7, if I'm correct. No, and Chantal eats like this nearly every day. Oh, wow. That's really high.
To be honest, today is the highest it has been ever. Well, not ever. I don't know about ever since I started measuring
Yes,
2 days ago.
it's
Can you imagine
terrible.
walking around having insulin spikes like that all day long? And it's very important as well. The insulin plays quite a big role in weight
maybe
loss.
we could watch it.
2 hours later.
5 o'clock.
I'll see if I
hope
can
that
dig
my blood
something
sugar
up.
has come down by now. I should imagine it's come down a little bit. I haven't eaten anything. All I've had to drink is water, not even a Diet Coke. But
hi, D-Rob.
we shall see. I like the little countdown. 8. So it's come down 2.
Yes.
Then maybe by the time
there was some.
I go to bed tonight, which will be the last measurement I'll do.
I know.
I'll just do my blood pressure as well. I didn't want to do that first because I was.
It was not socially sensitive. I will admit that.
All right, this has come down significantly as well. My heart rate's down to 60, diastolic 54, systolic 118. So that's come down from 70 over 120. Well, 120 over 70. So that's good.
2 hours later.
7:30, getting ready for bed. Yes, I go to bed at 8 o'clock. I'm still burping up donut. And I'm not hungry. Still not hungry.
How could you be?
107 over 60, 58.
7.6.
A little bit more.
Oh my God.
We'll see tomorrow morning. Hey guys, it's Future Ilona here, and let's talk about the data, shall we? What I'll do is I'll put onto the screen my A1C levels, my blood pressure, as well as my heart rate over a 3-day period.
Here's the
2
nuts
days
of
prior to filming the video. The 3rd day is when I filmed, as well as the day after and this morning too. So you can see the differences in what has happened in terms of how the food affected my body. It's interesting to know that during the day of eating, my A1C levels were elevated, going up to 9.9, which is a pretty high, but I would expect that after a very high carbohydrate
That's
meal.
not after fasting.
It's also interesting to know that actually in the beginning of the week, my levels were fairly high too, sitting at around 6.5 on average. But apparently this is because I was on my period, and as you can see, day 4 and day 6, my levels were both 5.8 and 5.2. Even in day 2.
Okay, let's get to the back end of it.
The anabolic window, right? Make those gains. That's probably usually one of the only times that I eat carbohydrates is usually around my meals, around my training, and usually is post-workout. Walking around with an elevated blood sugar level can be dangerous and detrimental to health. Initially, it can impact your vision. You may have to pee more. You probably are hungrier than normal because the insulin spikes and then it crashes, and then you want to eat again, right, to try and get some energy. Actually, over a prolonged time, it can have some very serious side effects such as heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, nerve damage, eye damage, and skin problems. And, you know, sometimes it can even...
No, that has extreme and exaggerated skin problems. Anyone we know on top of all the other things she's just listed?
It's amputation of limbs. So there's also a very interesting debate ongoing within the community is, does insulin resistance cause weight gain, or is weight gain caused by insulin resistance?
Chicken or the egg?
And there are studies out there that kind of debate both sides, and I think it's probably a combination of both, because the reality is,
I think that's probably circumstantial. I mean, isn't I mean, not everybody who ends up with type 2 diabetes is an unhealthy weight. And not everybody who is an unhealthy weight gets type 2 diabetes. So it's probably a number of factors of biology versus environment. So, but there's obviously a correlation with bad food and diabetes, basically.
You can develop type 2 diabetes by having a poor lifestyle, but you don't necessarily have to be obese, I suppose. But usually speaking, obesity is caused by poor lifestyle choices, especially poor dietary choices, and therefore that can lead to insulin resistance, which then therefore there's weight gain, which then in turn leads to insulin resistance. I found it.
Well, at 5, see, for me at 5'3", I'm supposed to be 120 pounds, 125 pounds, and you're about 2 inches taller than me. So you're just a healthy weight, hun. You're just healthy. However, I know that there are other things going on and cultural and social influences that would make you feel like that you're probably bigger than you actually physically are. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
An interesting article by Scientific Nature where they are discussing some of the theories behind type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, and overweight, and who's causing what. One theory is by Professor Roy Taylor that suggests that insulin resistance and weight gain encourage each other in a self-perpetuating cycle. Dr. Peter Attia firmly believes that insulin resistance.
I get what you're saying, Nicola, but I think if we're talking about how they were dressing, it was very reminiscent, because I know the footage it's about. It was a bit more reminiscent of some historically not great laws that were in place that caused those people to dress up like that. There's a whole thing around, and I don't want to get political, and I don't want to get into all this stuff here, but it's not just the same as wearing costumes. There were some other historical factors that went into why that is considered not great. But you are 100% correct. How can one be right and not the other? And the only thing that I can say it would be because that particular group of people were influenced by some laws and some history behind that kind of entertainment and stuff. That's the reason it probably hit him specifically so hard, because it's American history.
Drives weight gain, and we need to target the cause, insulin resistance, not the effect, obesity.
Yeah.
Professor Unger highlights the actions of glucagon and hyperinsulinemia.
I think we've got what we wanted. As much as we love Shakara, I think we've got what we wanted from the video. Basically, healthy person eats like crap. It affects your body immediately. So if you do this over a prolonged amount of time, no wonder Foodie's basically got the diabetes and she's had it for forever. And why she's got all the other cheering issues: high BMI, bad back, stiff knee, enlarged liver, enlarged heart, kidney disease maybe incoming, definitely got the beaties, bad skin, immobility, mental health issues. That's not weight related, but maybe the weight is from the mental health. The mental health is exaggerated because of the weight issues, whatever. But basically, Foodie's just eaten badly and made really bad choices that are just compounded by her mental health issues. And yeah, she's fucked. All right. So now we're going to move over to Ambi. Now, I know we don't love Ambi. You know, everybody doesn't watch her and stuff. But there is one video that I do want to watch of hers that I just found very, I don't know, it's 12 minutes long. And there's just stuff. She looks like a giant Cabbage Patch doll. I'm not going to lie. Look at this picture and tell me she does not look like a giant Cabbage Patch doll. She has Cabbage Patch features. When is this one from? How old's this one? This one is 7 years ago. So she would have been 25 when she filmed this. What do we reckon she is here? Good 460 maybe? 470? Thinking she's big. And context, Amber is the same height as me. We are the same height. So had I not curbed my ways and taken a handle on my mentals and my physicals, this could quite easily have been me and my body. I had not found these ladies before the weight loss surgery. The weight loss surgery came before these guys. But I think if I'd found these guys first, I would have pushed me headlong into doing something for myself. But Amy's going to be talking about what it's like to be eating in public as a fat girl, because it's a whole nother thing. Because, you know, fat girls are victims.
Mind the setup here. This is
Oh,
really
lovely, Angelina.
the best that I got for now. This is kind of like
I'm going to speed her up.
something that is kind of weighing on my mind, and I'm about to admit
Oh,
something kind of
guys.
shocking.
Okay. All right. For those of you who are not familiar with Amber, the way she talks is going to grate on every nerve fiber that you have. You are going to get punchy. You're going to want to toss her around by her hair. You're going to think, what an entitled little brat. And she sounds kind of snooty and dumb. We need to look past that and just listen to her anecdotal experiences, whether they're made up or real. You've got to get past her speech pattern if you're going to make it through, okay? So we just got to like suspend your need for proper words and grammar. And she sounds whiny when she talks. You just got to get over it. You just got to move past it, okay?
And just the whole bit. So today, Destiny and I were running some errands. We had to go to work, even though we weren't on like the clock or anything. We went to work.
Everyone is lovely and kind.
And Destiny had some appointments.
Round of applause for the chat. I think you guys deserve a pat on the back and a good old ass pat. But just being a good, well-rounded, supportive chat to each other. You know, it's coming here, we vibe, we chill, we have a good time. You know, I love the calm peacefulness that it is. Now that I've said that, I'm going to invoke the wrath of YouTube trolls. Are like, right, I'm going in and I'm going to fuck up her shit. But it's going to come in. You know that scene from The Grinch where he pulls the tablecloth off the table and it works perfectly, and then he comes back and just knocks all the shit down because it's just not right? That's what I feel like I've just invoked for myself.
And
but I think we can handle it.
Errands, like back and forth. Went to her grandma's house, well, her grandparents' house. And it was just tons of errands, tons of driving, tons of
yes. And you're all part of the loveliness in Tonus. It wouldn't be that way without you.
And Destiny's like, sure, why not, you know? And I really wanted to go to Laha, which is La Hacienda. And Destiny didn't really feel like it. So I was like, okay, what about Texas Roadhouse? And she's like, oh, okay.
You are pandering in the best panda way.
So we ended up
maybe not loving and kind, but you are pander.
I've gone out to eat plenty of times in my life. And I kind of just want to talk about how I feel being fat, eating in public, because there's a lot of people who, even just skinny people, don't want to eat in public. They feel like people are judging them, looking at them, criticizing what they're eating, this and that. And I have never had.
We haven't discussed the outfit. Now, two things that I do enjoy about this: the blue top on her itty bitty baby boobs and the necklace. I think they're great. The color's good. The necklace is fun. I don't get the Nana shawl. I know what kind of look she was going for, like a soft bohemian angel baby. It's just giving me grandma picnic shirt, grandma cruise, like she's a grandma going on a cruise. Elbow length, great. It's not the look, but the blue in the necklace we love. Same boring hair she's always got, but it's quintessentially Ambi. But I think her taste has just, she's gotten older.
That like feeling of like, oh, people are looking at me while I eat. Like even when I was in like elementary school.
Oh, Inferno, we didn't mean you.
No.
Well, I'm sorry. No, we didn't mean you, Inferno. You sit at the naughty table with Satan. You're at Satan's table. You sit at the kiddie table by yourselves, okay? While the rest of us sit over here, okay? You're at the naughty table, okay?
Not even kidding. This is an example. Like there was this rice thing that my elementary school had, and it was just like this ball of rice, like a hill of rice. I can't even explain it. And nobody liked it but me. So I'd be like, hey, do you want that? And I just take it off there, try it. Like I didn't even care. And then when I got into middle school, still didn't care. High school, didn't care. Like I would, I got free lunches, but then the foster home I was in, like she also gave me money for school lunches. So I was having free lunch, and then I also bought another lunch, and I just didn't care what people thought of me, like in the slightest bit. And I'm sure people looked at me and judged me, and I just really didn't care. And then as I grew older, like going into restaurants and stuff, like I just felt like another person eating in a restaurant. Like, everyone has to eat. That is your key to survival. That and water. Like, I don't know. But until recently, I have kept.
See, this is the thing that bugs me about these girls, because Amber uses that same tagline. Uses that same. We have to eat to survive. Well, yes, that's true. That is absolutely true. Okay. But you also need to drink water to survive. And I don't see people drinking 6 liters of water in a day and overhydrating themselves. I don't see that. What these girls are going well way and over beyond survival. They are going straight into gluttony. You are surviving at an A+, triple plus level. It's beyond survival. No, that is not it, girls. You have to eat to live, but you don't live to eat.
Myself feeling more self-conscious than I've probably ever felt in my life regarding eating in public. I've gained a lot of weight.
God,
as you guys
that's a way to
know,
get
and as you guys
creative.
tell,
Oh my
hello,
God.
how you doing? And lately I have been.
Question: where is she sitting? Is she in a closet? Is she in a broom cupboard? Is she in the smallest hallway that I've ever seen? Where is she in the bathroom? Where is she? What is this room?
Having to ask just for peer tables instead of kind of hoping to fit into booths, because back about 100 pounds ago, I was able to squeeze into pretty much any booth. There was maybe a couple where it was like, that's not even possible for someone who weighs 250 pounds, so let alone me.
That's not true, because when I was down to 250 pounds, I could easily squeeze into a booth. Maybe we have big booths in Australia. However, that was one of my scale or non-scale victories, is when I could go and sit in a booth or sit on a stool, like a bar stool, without like having trouble getting up, without my feet falling asleep. But the day that I could sit down and just slide easily and not have my tummy hit the table and feel comfortable and have like a really nice distance and sit down low on the stool, not sitting up so tall because my bum was so big and I had so much fat there lifting me up. I was tall in my seat. That was one of my non-scale victories. It is a real thing. When you go to a restaurant, you look at what chairs there are, whether they have arms or not, whether they're going to fit, whether they're going to cut into my legs, whether I'm going to have to sit on a weird shaped chair on the outside of the booth, or whether I can actually sit in the booth and actually reach my food. These are things that you do think about when you're overweight or of a massive size.
Now,
a small,
almost like impossible to fit
she's
in
filling
booths.
up the space.
And I mean,
oh,
there's
thanks.
possibly a booth.
I do what I
at
can
this
with what I've
Chinese
got.
buffet I used to go to a lot that I can fit in, only because I could scoot the
Table
and
forward.
but even that gets complicated because the person sitting across from me is like.
Oh, the worst thing is when you go into a place and you sit at the booth and you realize that the tables are bolted to the floor. You're like, fucking hell. Because if the table moves, you can shunt it back and forwards and you can kind of like get it comfy. But when they're welded to the floor, you're stuck and your stomach's wedged up against it and it's not comfy and it's digging into you. And of course you're overeating, so your tummy gets pushed and it's not very nice. That's why you sit on a free chair, because the chair you can move in and out and make it right. But then you've got spillage this way. And if it's got arms on it, that's really uncomfortable. The logistics of being big in the world is just not easy.
It's just a whole mess. And I really never had to constantly ask for tables. It's like,
oh, stop it.
And I'm starting to really get
I'm a basic
like,
biatch
when
doing
I order
basic
food,
biatch
I
stuff.
almost feel like the waitress or waiter is like judging what I'm about to say I want to eat.
Oh.
And I feel like people around me are hardcore.
It's the company I keep, guys.
This is like on my mind
it's
right
who
now,
I hang out with.
This is going to sound horrible of me to even want to admit. I'm sorry I keep playing with my hair. It's because I'm just like, I'm feeling like all kinds of like frantic because of this.
And your hair makes you feel protected and pretty. Yeah.
When we went to go sit down, there was this girl who, you know, to me looked like she was maybe like 50 pounds bigger than me.
Bye, Panda. Take care and don't let anybody make you feel down, okay?
Morbidly obese,
you always come over here and you can sit with us.
I don't know why. It's sickening. I don't know why I do it. I don't know if it's because I want to feel better about myself or I want to understand how other people visually see me.
Oh, she just said something poignant then, and I missed it. Because I was too busy looking at all the compliments you're saying about me because I'm a narcissist.
Really morbidly obese like I am, I'll literally ask whoever I'm with, hey, is that person bigger than me? I don't know why. It's sickening. I don't know why I do it. I don't know if it's because I want to feel better about myself or I want to understand how.
That's because you realize you have body dysmorphia and you can't calibrate the size of you. And it's something that a lot of obese people have. It's like we don't see ourselves. We see ourselves differently. Well, I know that I didn't see myself that way because I didn't really allow photographs. But when I saw photographs, it would hit me like, is that me? Because that's not how I see myself. When I see myself, my hair done, and my makeup on, and my outfit, I think I'm looking fly and fantastic. But then, because I am put together, but then when I actually see the reality of it, it's like, no, I am not. I look good, but I'm not. That's not what I was aiming for. That's not the outcome that I thought I was expressing. Yeah, it's a hard reality.
Other people visually see me, I really don't know what it is. And I asked that, and she's like, I don't know, I was only looking at her. I'm like,
oh no, this is a baseline for
but
Australia.
To me,
Could you imagine what the pretty people actually look like?
We were both like super huge in the restaurant, and she was also sitting at a
Oh,
table
no,
with her like
Angelina.
chunky friend.
Honey,
And
I can understand.
I couldn't help but almost like judge this morbidly obese girl. Like, I am morbidly obese, and I'm worried about other people judging me, but yet I am sitting there almost like judging this girl. Like, I wouldn't say I was like judging her, like, oh my god, this big girl's in a restaurant.
Oh, I did.
More so looking at her, thinking,
I totally did. I listened to it. At first, I thought, is this a Mean Girl song? But then I realized maybe the meaning of that whole phrase was a little bit like taken out of context, because it was actually like about a boy. It's like, you can't sit with us, like you can't sit with me, but that's not usually how it's used. But I did. It was funky. It's probably not going to go on the playlist, but I did listen to it. And she's got a good voice. It's a little high pitched for me, but yeah, no, I did go and listen to it. Absolutely did. I didn't listen to that version. I don't know why. I listened to a different version of it for some reason. I think maybe because it didn't have, I wanted captions, and I don't think the version that you sent me had captions on it, or they weren't working or something.
I'm so sad for her. Like, I'm sad that she's obese, and I noticed how other people stared at her, yet I never noticed how people stare at me. And it's like, it really opened my eyes. Like, do people look at me that way too, and I just don't notice it?
I know.
I noticed
It's a nice necklace though.
Like, does that even make sense? Like,
I honestly would wear that necklace, but I'd wear it over like an all black jumpsuit or something, like something a little bit, maybe something with an eye cap print, something a little bit, I want to say African print, or an eye cap print, or a bold, I don't know, maybe something khaki, black, orange, but orange doesn't really suit me. I would wear that with something a little bit more boho or African print. It doesn't really have like a florally, it doesn't go with the jacket. I think that's what's throwing me off, but I kind of like it. But I feel like it's so detailed and got so much going on that it should be the centerpiece, not the color and the print on the outside. You should be looking at it on a black background, I think, or a block color, because it's the piece that you're drawn to. The floral print's like garden party, but the necklace is like African safari or Egyptian, or like, I don't know, boho, like Coachella-y, you know, vibe to it. Something hippity dippity.
It was like a whole thing. And then I really almost didn't even want to sit there, because I felt like we were going to draw attention because it's two really big girls.
But that's what makes you pretty. Your personality is what makes you pretty. It makes you attractive to people who value that as well. But we all think we're uglier than we really are, except for Foodie and Amber.
When the girl stood up to leave, I hadn't even gotten my food yet, and it's like I couldn't stop staring.
That
at her.
hurts.
Like,
I don't like to hear that
I'm
either.
so sad for her. Like, why is she eating out? I did think that at one point. Like, I am morbidly obese myself. I should be worrying about myself. Why am I worrying about somebody else? And bottom line, I think it comes down to the fact that I understand how this girl probably feels. I don't know this girl, didn't talk to her. Literally, she was sitting.
She was projecting on somebody else.
Minutes. So I know nothing about her. I don't know how she feels, nothing. But it's like, I feel like I do because
Amber assumes because you're fat, you got mental health problems. There are plenty of other reasons other than having an ED or mental health problems why you can be fat. You could be having had working in the shop. I've heard all the reasons why people have had massive weight gains. Pregnancy, you don't always snap back. Injury. I've had people that are sports people, police officers. I had an ambulance lady who got her knee almost like reversed during a call. She was out and she had to have operation. She was out of work for 10 months and she gained 30 kilos because she was immobile and she couldn't exercise or do any activity in that time. It was near impossible for her to she just put on a lot of weight. Disease. Certain cancer protocols can make you gain a lot of weight. Asthma. There's a lot of steroids that can make you put on a lot of weight. Pain medications, congenital issues, thyroid issues. It's not always a matter of overeating. There is a myriad of reasons that someone's overweight because your issues are not the same as someone else's issues when it comes to weight gain.
We're both like the same size, and I don't know. Like I almost wanted to grab her and just be like, eat healthy, lose weight. It was just a really weird sensation. And I almost feel like it was more so like
menopause.
I wanted to like say that to myself. And I was almost mad at that girl for being there to make me feel these emotions because these are emotions I need to be feeling for myself. Like it was just really weird. And I don't want you guys to think like I'm a bad person because I do not judge other people.
But yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. How about you just sit back and eat your tacos? And stop looking at the other fat girl thinking, oh my God, I do not want to be the fattest person in this room. She's got to be bigger than me, surely. But is she as pretty as me? I know she's fat too, but I bet I've got prettier hair and I'm prettier than her. I may be fat, but of the two fat people in here, I'm the prettiest one. That is pretty much probably, I'm projecting. I'm projecting onto Ambi. But you know, like, okay.
At all. We all have our little critiques that we make towards ourselves, or maybe to someone else.
You sort of slot into the beauty standard. That's why people are just attuned to it. Shenanigans.
Just, like, self-conscious and like so aware of the fact that I am a fat girl eating in a restaurant until today, and I still like I ordered fried pickles. I ate like 3 breads. I ordered like seasoned rice, mashed potatoes, and pulled pork, and I didn't finish all the food. That was like way too much. Like I was so full, I was dying, and the waitress came back and she's like, "Are you sure you're done with that?" Like everything that she said to me or like did to me, I felt like it was like a fat joke, but I think I was just like all in my head because I know it wasn't. Like it's something she would have said to everybody, and I don't know.
Yeah, it probably was in your head because they don't want to strip the plate away from you while there's still food on it. They want to make sure that you are done. So that they're not like, I didn't even get a chance to doggy bag that up. Like she took the plate away and I didn't even get a chance to say anything. That's just you projecting.
Really odd today. And it's like kind of feeling that way today. It made me like realize that I have felt this way kind of recently, like towards restaurants where, especially when we go to like Mexican food, it's always like this young Mexican guy. And I almost feel like he's judging me. And like, I know there was like recently where I was so thirsty. I don't know what it was. Like I got off of work and I was just like dying. I didn't drink anything at work. I didn't eat anything at work. And I had 3 glasses of diet soda in a row. And I literally look at him and I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really thirsty today. And I don't know why. Like, I shouldn't have to explain myself, but I felt like I needed to because I'm fat.
And he's probably like, I don't care. Drink the water, girl. Like, I'm glad you're drinking the water. He probably doesn't. He's probably like, I've got floors to mop. I've got tables to bus. I've got to get home. I've got stuff to do. I'm getting $7 an hour for this shit. I don't care how many glasses of water that you drink. She finds herself way more important than other people do.
I don't know. It was just a really weird situation. And it's like, as much as I eat out, I almost hate it. Like I love the food, obviously. I love how it's convenient and easy, but I hate how it's like making me feel. I'm scared that I'm going to break furniture one day. I've never broken furniture in my life.
The food is not making you feel anyway. You are feeling that way. You are making yourself feel that way. These are the thoughts you are bringing up. The food's not doing anything. All you're doing is consuming the food. You are selecting the food. You are choosing the food. You are doing this to yourself. The food is innocuous. Food is or is not there. These are your feelings that you have around yourself and your ED. Food doesn't make anything.
But it's like, even just sitting down today at Texas Roadhouse, I was scared I was going to break the chair. Like, it is just little things like that. And I really felt like BDI.
If you're over 350 pounds, because most things are around 350 pounds, even at a high weight, that is a potentiality of happening. At 150 kilos, most furniture pieces, bicycles, treadmills, chairs, and sometimes even 100 kilos. Things max out. And if you are over the average weight limit, yeah, the potentiality of you breaking a chair is real. Is it the chair's fault? No. Is it your fault? Well, you weigh what you weigh. But it's just a consequence of being overweight. Nobody's like, oh, don't sit on my chair. That's just facts. It's not a social problem. It's just facts.
Eyes were on me all day in the restaurant. And I don't know. I've never felt this way before. And the fact that it's starting could either be a good thing or a bad thing. I don't want to be self-conscious in public. I don't think that's okay, no matter what you look like. Everyone needs to eat. It's not a taboo.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't want to be that person who feels like I can't go out.
I don't know. But do you feel like, because I've been on both ends of the spectrum. I was average weight up until after I had my son. And then I got big and stayed big. And then I got small again. And then I got big again. And I was married when I got big again. So that wasn't a problem. And then I've got small again. I don't know whether it's my age or if it's my perspective, but I handle attention like that a lot better as I got older than when I was overweight. I was just very uncomfortable with male attention in any format. Just made me feel really uncomfortable. Oh, hey, hi. I see you down there, Julia. Oh, thank you. I'll get there. West Coast Coolers for life. Yes, absolutely. You saw the video, didn't you? I felt really uncomfortable with it. Now, when I go out and people smile at me and make way for me, they never used to do that when I was big. These are just little subtle things that maybe I'm making up in my brain. But I feel like I like that I'm more invisible. I felt like as a big person, I stood out a lot more. Not in a bad way or an angry way, but I was noticeable because I was so big. Now that I'm smaller and more average, I kind of just fade into the background. I'm more innocuous, and that gives, as an introvert, that gives me so much comfort. I still get really anxious when I'm out, but it makes it way, way, way better. I just feel like I just walk through the world unnoticed, and I love that. Absolutely love that. When I was younger, I was so like, arm out, don't talk to me, get off me. You've got to have an ulterior motive to talk to me because I am big and I'm fat, and there's no way that you are actually interested in me because of the way I look. That was a judgment that I had. And there were genuinely guys that were interested in me because I'm fantastic. No, but I just was like, I did not believe it, because you get so much negativity and you see so much like people playing pranks on fat girls and being cruel and being mean, even though that wasn't happening to me. That's what I thought was going on. And I'm already pretty cynical as it is. I was just like, I had F off written on my forehead, just back off. I just didn't have the space for it. And you are treated a bit differently, but I mean, I guess it depends on your personality and your perspective and your past history on how you handle that attention. But now I'm just like, it's younger guys. I'm just like, sweetie, no, go home and put a looser pair of pants on. That's all I can tell you. You don't need to be wearing those tight jeans. Go and put something comfortable on. Go home and go to bed.
Out and do normal things just because of how I feel like other people are looking at me.
Here we go. Super chat from Julia. Where did it go? It's not showing. There it is. Okay, that's for West Coast Coolers. Manifestations for Julia. Oh, what can I do? Oh, may you find the perfect shade of red lipstick. May that lipstick stay creamy and never transfer onto your coffee cup or onto a lover. Oh, may the heat wave not hit you bad. May you be cool. May you have a trusty. Do you get a Camelback? May your Camelback be cool and crispy, and maybe if the heat gets up, you get some cool days and you get to stay inside, and they call off work because it's too hot for you to work as a actual human being in a hot area. Because we have those. You guys have snow days. We have hot days. You probably have those in some of the hot states. Manifestations for Julia. Oh, Julia, you have to buy my new product that I've created. I don't know if you saw it before, but it's my drink. It's my shake. It's called Four Zuckers. It's the Skinny Bish shake. Yep, Skinny Bish Cafe flavor. Yep. It's $20 and you get a special cup.
Even just like walking to the table or walking out of the restaurant.
It's the best, right?
Staring at me and wondering, why is this fat girl here? And that's how I felt today as a fat girl eating in public. And I just feel horrible about it. And I
Oh, that's
Even-
so good,
Oh,
Bankruptcy.
I don't want to
yeah.
admit this, but the last time that we went to Destiny's grandparents' house and we all ate together, I feel like everyone is judging me. Just looking at me,
Oh, I can do a
looking at my
poll.
plate, wondering how much I'm getting. And I get terrified to like get a lot. I get terrified to even go up for like a second helping of anything. And I just don't want to feel this
Terrified.
way.
Just
And I shouldn't.
That's
have
why
to
she
feel
eats
this
at
way
home.
all. Skinny people are eating like 4 plates, and it's like, I don't know.
it's probably 4 small plates, and they
have
work it
formed
off.
Definitely a.
They're taking advantage of an all-you-can-eat
subconscious feeling in
buffet.
part
That's
of
what
and
skinny people
that's
do.
Not okay, honestly. And the only way it could be okay is maybe like I'll start wanting to lose weight more and trying to lose weight more, so I stop feeling this way, because I feel like the smaller I get, maybe the less I'll feel this way. So I don't know. If you guys have this issue, just know that you're not alone.
Oh, let me see if I can do
just
it. Where
recently
is it?
started
Where's
for
it
me.
hiding?
So anyways, totally random, but I wanted to share it. I still hope you guys enjoyed this video. And just remember, you're not alone. I'm a crazy person, so I can relate to a lot of stuff. And
Oh, there we go.
Bye.
Bye, Ambi. Bye, Ambi. Bye.
Hey, you guys. So don't mind
stop.
the setup here. This is really
Stop. Okay. All right. Let's go. Oh, stop. Oh, what's it doing? Hang on. Hang on. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Get rid of you. Go. And then I'll pull up the next video while we're doing that. That's so weird to see myself in real time doing these things. So weird. Okay. Okay, what's the last thing in my rotation? It is. Oh, it's the mukbang. But I do have to go to the bathroom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the video. It is. Okay, I've got to quickly. No, don't play. Don't play. This one was one recommended to me. It's one of our competitive eaters. Again, we'll finish off with the competitive eater. Okay, this one here. Okay, this one is Leah, I can't pronounce her last name. Leah Shutkiva. She is the UK's number one competitive eater. And she is taking on Eddie Hall, who is the world's strongest man. So a guy with a big appetite, big muscles, big appetite. And they are taking on a fish and chips challenge. So I'm going to let it run because it has a good intro, music and frying up the fish and all that good stuff. And I'm just going to quickly dip and go to the bathroom. So then I'll be back and then we can watch this. It's only 14 minutes long. Okay. Right. Ready, steady, go.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, not going to lie. He's intimidating. What is up, everyone? My name is Leah Shutkiva, and I'm the UK's #1 female competitive eater. I'm here taking on World's Strongest Man 2017 winner, Mr. Eddie Hall. Eddie, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. What's this challenge called?
This is called the Male versus Whale Challenge at Foster's in Alderley Edge.
I mean, I wouldn't call you a whale, but...
How are you feeling about the competition today, Eddie Hall?
You know what? I'm not feeling not. I actually did a whole day of eating challenges yesterday as well. So, but you know, me and you are both used to that kind of stuff.
We are.
Day after day.
Absolutely.
So, not feeling the best, but you know what? I'm here. I'm hungry. Let's get it.
Game time. So, without further ado, guys, if Eddie is ready, I am. Let's get stuck into some fish and chips.
Do it.
Right then, guys. Without further ado, we're going to get stuck into this platter on 3, 2, 1, go. Taking my strategy. No.
Oh, you should have told me.
Incredibly sneaky tactics there for Mr. Eddie Hall. So just before setting off, Eddie asked me what my tactics were going into this, and I said sandwiches. I was just going to make as many sandwiches as I could and then just tackle the rest as I do. Those of you that have watched quite a few of my videos will...
Now, we make chip sandwiches like this, except we have tomato sauce on them. White bread. I haven't had a chip sandwich in forever. What do you guys call these in England? You call them... There's a special name for them. They are called, oh, what are they called? Okay, bye, Whiplash. Oh, what are they called? If you're English and you're in the chat, what are the chippy sandwiches? Because you guys call them something else. They've got a special name. The reason I picked this one is this is her most popular one. It's one of her older ones, but it's her most popular one. I think she's upgraded her tech and everything's a bit better lighted and filmed and everything. But that's why I picked this one, because I think it's a good baseline. It's the one that most people like. So it must be good.
We'll know that when in doubt, I sandwich and
Chippy
has worked
buddies.
so far.
That's what they call buddies. A chip buddy. Yeah. We just call them a chip sandwich.
I think it's fine. Keep up with Leah. It never seems to work very well.
Superhuman eating strength.
Okay, let's have a look.
I think
50, it's literally
well nailed for Leah.
50-50. It is literally 50-50.
I've never winched
With
on
the
that.
poll, I'll let it keep going for a minute longer.
Isn't that the truth? So
Come on,
eating here is
23
my
votes.
strength, and
I know that there are
certainly
more than
not
23
competing in
people
any
here
kind of
watching. I want to
strongman
see more
competition.
votes.
So I
We
think
want
it's
to get
fair.
edge it out. I want to
Okay, it's
see
not too bad.
50-50. That's
We can do
11 and
mushy
11.
I definitely thought the mushy peas were going to be a hindrance here in this challenge, but they actually helped an awful lot.
Yeah, chips
It's nice to have
under.
something green on the plate too.
With the
That
peach tomato sauce.
definitely is a
I know,
blessing in
I
disguise.
know, but once in your life, just try it. Hey, tomato sauce is practically a fruit, right?
Yeah, we're doing lemon too. So I was trying to hold on to use a lemon to see how much.
See, I think the difference between a competitive eater and an overeater is that they're not eating for the enjoyment. They're just eating to get it in. Whereas an overeater, there's a sort of like a bow chicka wow wow element with the food that you just don't get with a competitive eater. I think that's where it's
without
different.
having that citrus flavor. Citrus definitely does help.
I don't know. I
cutting
think she just
fats
wants to
and
date
cutting
someone with her
flavour
own
for these.
personality.
So it was
She'd love
definitely
that.
good to have it there, and a little bit of a secret weapon.
Look, really nice.
Actually, really, really nice.
Well,
It was a very
Like his
delicious challenge,
haircut.
and not one that I expected because I'm not the biggest fan of fish and chips, and please don't come for me. But it's just one of
That
those
better
things that
sounds really
I was
good,
very,
though.
very badly traumatized by when I was a kid, where I was made to eat fish and chips at school, but I was a really fussy eater, believe it or not. And there was a
She was a
dinner lady
fussy
called
eater,
Helen who
competitive,
made me eat this
hey?
really, really greasy, battered fish fillet, and I just couldn't. I really did not
And they
like
also
oil,
work
and I didn't
out.
like anything that was battered, and it was just the most traumatizing thing in the world. And I just carried it with me into adulthood.
I
So just
know,
doing
they're
this for me
so
today was
good,
just
right?
a
You got to
it
have
was
it
a
with
big
butter,
thing
not
that I had to
marge.
sort of
It
get
can't be
over
with,
cherry fish and
and it's
chips.
got to be fresh white bread.
yeah. Probably once a month.
I know. I know.
Very British thing, isn't it?
I used to watch American shows and I'd see them and they'd get the bread, they put the mayo on it, they'd put the ham, they put the cheese, they put the tomato, and then they put the other bit of bread on it and they'd walk away and I'm like, that's fucking mental. How is that? That's going to be dry as. You got to put some butter on that bread to make it taste good. I don't understand it. You got to butter the bread.
So what about you guys? Do you love fish and chips?
I love
Do you hate
KFC
it? Are you
chips.
traumatized by it like
Oh.
I am? Would you have it
I
as a
do
regular
like
lunch?
our
or would
Hungry
you
Jack's
try and avoid
chips
it at all
too.
costs?
They've
What
changed
are
them
your
in the
thoughts?
last
Comment
2 or
below. I
3
would
years and
absolutely
they're
love to
so
hear from you and see what the general consensus is on fish and chips in
Oh,
our
what?
little eating community. Is it a win
And
or a
crisps.
bin?
Right, Julia. This is, I don't know. I think the Brits probably do this. I don't know if Americans do this. You know what I think's weird that Americans do that we don't do? You guys will have actual crisps or chips, like, what do you guys call them? Chips, like potato chips on your plate with a meal. We would never do that. We would never put potato chips on a plate. We'd put a buttered piece of bread, potato, pasta, rice, but we would never put crunchy chips on the side with a sandwich or something like that. That's just nuts. I don't understand that. But we do. My chip sandwich back in the day when I used to eat them when I was like a teenager and stuff is the sour cream and chives chips or cheese and onion chips. Butter the white bread, stack on your chips, crunch down the chips, and then you cut it in half and then you have to eat it. That's how you'd eat your chip sandwich.
Yeah.
Cheese and onion.
Oh, no, I've doing a bit of roofing.
Oh, you got to
when I
put
was a
butter
teenager,
and
but
mayo.
For the summer, that's it.
Butter all the way. It tastes
Roof for Eddie.
great.
Representing you guys.
Yes, it's weird. No, you
Well,
got to have butter
mechanic
and
thing is-
mayo. It's better.
Yeah. Drop mechanic, so similar. There you go.
Yes, but you got to have butter with the crisps,
You can't call
though,
mechanic
shenanigans.
thing.
I don't understand how you can do it
What would
any
you
other
call it?
way.
Car fixing.
Yeah.
Or Eddie's
Yeah, for
offended.
shoresies. Sandboy cheese and onion chips.
A little bit.
That's it. All the barbecue chips. But it's cheese and onion ones that are the best. We eat them straight out of the packet. You just open the packet and you eat them. We don't put them on anything. They literally are not a side dish. They are not a condiment. Nothing. They are a snack. In a bowl on the table or straight from the packet. That's it.
I'm not going to lie. I thought the mushy peas were going to be a hindrance, but they're actually
Crinkle cut. Crinkle cut's better for the texture.
Get into it. Into the green. Right then, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this video. If you do enjoy it, as always, please remember to give it a like. If you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, or if you'd like to see the back on the channel, then please comment below and let me know. And if you have
But the truth is, Nicola, sometimes common sense and EQ is different from intelligence. You can be super intelligent and have absolutely no sense whatsoever. And then you can have really good emotional acuity and great smart sense and be dumb as rocks. Like, intelligence is not one or the other. It's a gray area. But aren't you a smarty pants?
Already, smash that subscribe button, join the fam, and hit the notification icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys again so much for watching.
Open the bag and you just eat straight from the bag. I'll show you the bag that I bought today from the shop.
Get a little bit messy, like performing your craft. You know?
I'll go and get it.
I would love that. I would absolutely love for Eddie to smash this.
Oh my God, the husband's microwave something. I can smell it. This is the chips I bought today. This is the size of my head. And like, I can't even fit the whole thing in the camera. It's massive. It's like the size of a baby. It is how many grams? It is 640 grams of honey soy chicken chips. So you just eat them straight out of the bag. So you eat chips. Mind you, I probably would put those in a bowl and eat them. I'm not going to eat out of that bag. But yeah, that's the bag I bought today from the shops because they're my favourite. They'll probably take me, I don't know, a month to eat that. I know they're so good, right? Honey soy chicken, they're the best. I know, right? They're so good. Oh. The other ones, if you Australians, I don't know if they've got them in America, but my other new obsession with chips, because I am allowed to eat chips, I just eat small portions. It is, I think they're called the Smith's Double Crunch Garlic Bread Flavor. Oh my God, they are so good. You can get them at Woolies. I think you can get them at Coles, but they're called the doubles. They're called Double Crunch Garlic Bread Flavor. Amazing. Oh, I want chips. Oh, she smashed him. I think she just zones out and goes for it. Oh, they are really good. A bowl. You just eat from the bowl. Yeah. I have to get some sprinkles. I could have done that tonight for my Christmas vlog. I don't have sprinkles. Or maybe I do. I'll check the cupboard. I'll do Christmas fairy bread if I can.
Sorry, guys. Has to happen.
I know I love chips too. Because they're soft and they're one of the foods that we've got to stay away from, right? Because they're so easy and soft and crunchy and easy to chew up, and you can pack a lot in your tummy even though it's small. Oh, I don't mind the kettles. I just like, I don't know, for some reason they've got one of my favorites. Oh.
actually a very, very slow time than I thought, because it's quite labor intensive picking up chips, and they're very, yes, I did say labor intensive with this. This is a very difficult job.
Yeah, if she reaches over and steals a
Hard work eating
chip,
big
I
does,
would
isn't it?
smack her.
The fish is actually really nice. It's so nice to have a good quality.
Yeah, same, Lisa.
Something like
It
this.
saves on the washing up, but to be fair, it is a good way to control your calories if you do eat it from a bowl, because you'll finish the bowl, but where with a packet, you'll just eat till you're done. I mean, not with that bag, you wouldn't, but you would probably eat more than you should or than you think you're eating. It's so easy just to keep munching, whereas if you've got a bowl, you're like, oh, I've eaten 2 portions already. Maybe I should slow down.
I don't like to trash talk, Eddie.
Yeah, he's a bodybuilder.
Too good at it.
Also very terrifying. To be
He
fair.
looks like a human version of a bulldog. If he was a dog, he'd be a bulldog. Oh, he's still got tons to go.
So the owners have just given me the side glance. So I asked them whether they were happy, and they said that they are, and they're going to change the male versus whale to female versus whale. So
oh, that's cool.
It's like highlight of lifetime.
So does that make me the whale now?
Yes.
It's looking that way, unless you, of course, beat the challenge.
Oh, reversing gender
Female
roles.
plus Eddie Hall versus whale.
Popcorn as well, yeah. Yeah, got to have them in a bowl.
Amazing.
I use those little side bowls, like the little ones that are about that big. I'll just put the chips in there.
I could do this in 45 minutes, but honestly, like, do you really want to sit here and watch me?
Oh,
do
he's
it?
not a competitive eater. Nah.
To be honest.
I can imagine that he's yeah. She's got the way. She knows what she's doing. He's competitive in the way that I pick up big things. I pick up things that are heavy and hold them above my head or sling them or throw them or carry them. He's not a competitive eater. But I guess it's just she's tiny, he's huge. People just naturally assume that he would be able to eat her under the table.
Go on, Eddie, I don't want you to quit this.
I'm going to call it a day. Sure. Yeah. I don't mind. And honestly, there's no sort of like disappointment
true.
or
So
shame
different
in losing
different
to
eating
Leah,
styles, I
because
guess,
Leah is
Lisa.
just, next level. You know, I don't claim to be a competitive eater, but
Control.
I've literally got my own
like,
eating
people
show
can't
at
eat
Eats
just a
America,
couple.
and I do all right. You know, I never complain. I never claim to be the best, but I'm well above average eater. Jesus, this is another animal.
Yeah, and that's 100%. That's 100% true. If you're told you're stupid, ugly, and lazy as a kid, as you're growing, you're going to grow up to an adult who just naturally thinks that that's what people are going to think about you. You may not think it's true, but you always sort of default to that language. And it's like, yeah, I like to tell my kids that they're kind. You know, they're kind people, they're clever, they're generous, they're hardworking. I like to tell them things that are active praises other than generic things like, you know, well-mannered, like whatever. Those things are just, they should just be a baseline. They shouldn't be things that are praised. You should grow up to be well-mannered, whether you're smart, dumb, or in between.
So I've nicknamed Leah the human cement mixer.
Oh my God. The amount of comments. The amount of comments that call me the cement mixer.
I just
the cement mixer. That's what you are.
can't understand where it all
Churn up,
goes,
and it keeps
though.
disappearing.
Yeah.
How was she not?
Like
How, is it sticking out her back? Okay. I think we've got the point. She crushed it. Absolutely smashed it. Oh my God. Okay. Well, that's it for tonight. Now I've got to go. What's the time? I have an hour and 10 minutes to try and figure out something for Vlogmas, film it and edit it and put it up. And I'm thinking I'm going to go hunting around in my cupboard to find the fixins for fairy bread, because that could be my Vlogmas content. So I was going to make crack, not the actual crack. I'm not going to be in the kitchen making Christmas crack. I'm going to be making chocolate crack. That sounded really bad. It's just something that my family loves, and it's so delicious that we call it crack. I was going to make that, but I don't have the chocolate for it. I have to go buy some. I'll see what I can do. It'll be a quick something or other. I am going to be making some Australian damper in the next couple of days. I've got some cranberries, I've got some almonds, and I've got some pistachios, and I'm going to be making a Christmas version of the Australian damper. So look forward to that. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for being here. Your wine gums. Oh, yum. They're so good. What is the Portello? It's like a Portello flavor, right? Yes, I do. I got one from the bariatric bowls where it shows you what a cup is and what a half a cup is, and it's got the pictures on the bottom. I don't have the 3 section plate anymore that tells you like protein, carbs, and fruit and veg. I don't use that anymore because I'm pretty good with that now. But I did have those, but I still use the little bowl because I like it. It's a perfect size. But I've got heaps and heaps of those little tiny little bowls because they're a good portion. That's all I need. All right, let's get rid of her. Oh, I pushed it when I should have got rid of it. Okay, got rid of that. Alrighty. No, just tell them they're good. It is 10:55 p.m. for me, Rudy. All right. Yes, I'll try and do something. No, it's not that kind of crack, I promise. All right. All right, guys, thank you for being here. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I'm working tomorrow, and I've got an eye appointment tomorrow. I've got to get my eyes tested to see where I'm at as far as my vision goes. So I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I've got to do something for Vlogmas, which I'll probably do the damper tomorrow. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, and the poll is still going, so I'll turn that off. Turn the poll off. Okay. And poll. It was 50-50. Oh, okay. So it could be a boy, it could be a girl. It's like a pregnancy, 50-50 result. All right. See you later, everyone. Be safe. Keep cool in Australia. Don't blow up the aircon and don't blow out the grid. Bye.